Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Sneaky Leak podcast.
Hi.
I am Elaina.
I'm Janelle.
I'm Heather.
And we have two very special guests today. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
All the way from Syndicate. All the way from Chinatown.
Inserts applause.
Look, this is a long time coming.
I know.
Seriously.
These two want to mess around so bad.
Come on, just come up
We
here.
just started.
Okay, you're going to be scary.
We literally just started the episode. Come on, guys.
Come on. Welcome to my life.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
Okay,
Y'all
no. I already see what he's on.
Thank you. Okay, anyway.
Anyway,
So,
we're going to do like a cut to commercial and come back.
Yeah.
before we get started, I kind of want to say congrats to us. We hit 1K subscribers on YouTube.
Yay, finally.
And we did it before our 1 year, so that was our goal. Now the next goal is to get 10K on Instagram before our 1 year too. So we have 2 weeks-ish. Actually, by the time this comes out, like a week.
Before the brunch.
Before the brunch, yes. So make sure to follow us on Instagram, Sneaky Link Pod, okay? Audio platforms, Sneaky Link Podcast, Spotify, and Apple Podcast, okay? And as we just stated, make sure you're at our brunch, okay? At the Nest, make sure to buy your ticket. You get food, you get a drink, you possibly might win some shoes. Actually, I think everyone might win some damn shoes.
I know. The way, the
We're
amount
getting a lot of
we're getting.
shoes.
To be honest, oh my God. And by the time this comes out, we should have posted it by now. So make sure you go on Instagram and check out what shoes we're going to be raffling off as well.
Please.
Ticket link will be in the description as well as the link in our bio on Instagram. So make sure you go get your tickets.
Immediately.
Okay. I'm good now.
Okay. Nice. How's everyone doing today?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Monday's like the chill day for us, so
Yeah, your guys.
we're closed.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Why'd you guys do Mondays?
Because Chinatown is like most businesses are closed. Like in
Oh.
order just to
Did not
keep
know
going
that.
with the neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's cool.
Communal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Staying on brand.
No, yeah, they were gonna like when we first opened, they came to like kind of press us
Oh.
because
Are
they're
you
serious?
like, oh, we don't want like no disrespect to like the Melrose stores, but we don't want kids hanging out smoking weed outside, blah blah blah. Like, literally not like that. Blah,
Damn,
blah,
good to know because
Wow.
I'm that kid.
blah. They thought that we were gonna bring that like that type of
Yeah.
So we were like, hey, like now we're mad responsible.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah, and then
We do it inside.
yeah, they checked on us, and then after that, they kind of left us alone.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I feel like you guys bring in like a good crowd of people.
Yeah,
but
I
I feel
agree.
like it's definitely not Melrose vibes.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah,
At
that's
all.
what they thought.
Yeah.
Beside us is like another like Melrose store.
Yeah.
Not at all.
But I think it just had to do with the fact that like so many sneaker shops opened up on Melrose on like within the same like few block radius that it was
and
just
in the same
a
time
lot.
frame, to be
Yeah.
honest.
We opened like I think at the worst time for like resale for that type of store because it was like literally like 100 stores.
Yeah.
It still is.
It's not that many no more, but I remember when we first opened, I walked down Melrose and I was like, what the
It's
fuck?
too much.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
lot.
It was a lot. It was too much.
Okay,
But-
we'll get into the store a little more.
Yeah.
A little more later. Let's get into what we're wearing today then. Do you guys want to start off since? Yeah, toe to head.
toe to
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, what do you got on?
I got on the Nigels, the green joint,
Must be nice.
Cindy socks, got on Cindy shorts, low Wu-Tang vintage tee,
Nice.
and then Cindy hat.
Oh wait, the hat
Nice.
is like cut out.
Oh.
The bottle opener hat. That's what we call it.
Oh my god! What?
It doesn't really do that, but we just say it does.
Oh,
That's funny.
okay.
Innovation.
Okay.
That's funny.
I'm wearing Tom Sachs, Mars Yard, Supreme Denim, vintage Oasis shirt, and a Cindy hat.
Nice.
Y'all kept it simple today.
I know, I love it. I mean, those aren't that
I mean, those
simple.
aren't simple. Yeah.
This,
Jesus.
this is worth more than what everything we all have.
I know.
So this is,
Low key.
you know, it's an honor to sit by you. It's really an honor. Okay. I have on Union one, storm blue, some little frilly socks, a white skirt, a red shirt that I'm almost popping out of, and wig Amazon mixed with my real hair because you know I got that good shit. We don't got no screen door up here. It's just it's real hairlines. Okay, what about you, Elaina?
I'm dead. I got on some SB Dunks. I don't know what the name of these were. If they even had a name. Oh, that's what they are? Okay.
Yeah.
That honestly, I really, really like this blue as soon as I seen it.
I know, I love those.
Yeah, I picked
These
them
ones
up
you got from Juice?
No, I got them at Pawn Shop.
Oh, Pawn Shop.
Yeah, they still had them, so I was like, I want them. I love the blue on these.
Those are like Timberwolves colors. Shout out Anthony.
Pretty clean. Kind of undead stock, but I mean, I didn't go outside, so was it? I mean, I went briefly when I was. No, I had slides on outside, so I didn't wear them outside yet. But yeah, just some Levi's. Got this really cool Syndicate shirt on.
Cute.
I think it has a cute little Hello Kitty on back, or a partial Hello Kitty.
Yeah, half of it.
Yeah, which is cool because it's Hello Kitty night at Dodger Stadium today.
Wait, dude, all the
I wish
niggas
I
got
was
on Syndicate. Well, no, you got on the Oasis shirt, but everybody got on Syndicate shirts. I feel
Girl, we got
fucking
Syndicate.
like a loser.
We got Syndicate in the house. Like,
Bro, I don't have one. I'm a loser. I gotta go buy one.
I actually have like quite a good amount of your guys' shirts. I love your guys' shirts.
Same.
Y'all do make cool
And
fucking
socks.
shit.
Yeah, I don't have socks. That's what I need.
My
I need
boyfriend
socks.
loves the socks. Yeah.
What you got on, Janelle?
So I have on the fuchsia, CPFM Air Force Ones, kind of undead stocking. They haven't touched the ground. They haven't touched the earth.
The earth.
Yeah. So technically they're not undead stocked yet. I have on some scrunchy socks. If you guys were paying attention to sneaker Twitter this week.
She gonna come for you next.
Okay, but I'm gonna say her thing was slouch socks
Slouch socks.
specifically.
Okay.
That was her argument.
Slouch socks. Got it.
Whatever, lady.
Right. That part.
What do I have on? Oh, Levi shorts, and I also have a Cindy shirt on. It's from their. This wasn't like a Star Wars collection.
No, it
Was
was
it? It was just
Star
Star
Wars
Wars
tee,
tee. Yeah. On the back is Padme and Anakin. I'll show you guys later. Glasses, Ray-Bans. The lashes are getting done later. Okay, look. And we still got my braids in, which also need to get taken down soon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got on today. But how was everyone's week? What'd you guys do this week? How was work this week?
Yeah.
Steady. Back to school. Kind of, I don't want to say hard because
Oh, yeah.
we're doing well, but in-store foot traffic did slow down because of
Yeah, we've been like getting like random waves of like mostly like foreign travelers.
Okay.
a lot of Germans.
Sure.
Nice.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if they get like summer late or something, but it's cool.
The kids don't be going back to school at y'all store.
Here and there.
Oh,
mostly
okay.
families.
Okay.
Yeah, like families will come in and like buy stuff for the kids, but I don't know. This year's been weird because like every week it's like they've been doing back to school. Like it's not just like
Oh, like
Got
LAUSD
it.
and then like all the other school districts are a
Yeah.
little different.
Yeah. Sean Kelly already started, and then I don't know when LAUSD did they start? They already started or no?
I think they start this
This
week.
week.
Okay, so Sean Kelly's been going their second week now. So this is going to the second
dang.
week.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
early.
So yeah, it's weird how all these
Yeah.
districts get kind of different.
School's just
Yeah.
different.
Even though they're all within the same county in LA County, they live within LA County, but it's still different districts within LA County.
Is that not a different county though?
No, Santa Clarita is LA County.
Oh.
I know that's
LA
weird,
County
right?
is really big.
It's huge.
It's huge, yeah.
I think it goes all the way to Lancaster, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow, it goes all the way
to
up.
in that direction. I don't know about the other directions, like where it ends, but northwise.
You say remote. Oh.
It's like won't connect. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. Okay, I'll talk about my week then.
I know. I hate that this like it just started doing this where it's been dropping a lot lately or freezing.
Oh, did y'all guys pick up anything though?
Oh,
Pickups before we get into weeks? Anybody?
before we get into our week?
No, we do weekend then pick up.
Oh, I thought we always did our pickup and then our week. Sorry, I don't work here apparently.
First day here?
I don't work here.
You're
Line is down and we're lost.
No, we're not. We don't know what to do.
Look, a nigga like me, you can only give me two options. Cause like, look, Elaina even knows when I try to like undo the mics, like I be taking like 7 parts apart, and Elaina's like, "Why the fuck you doing that? You only need to do 2 parts,
So
Heather."
you just need to take this one part off, and every time she does the other part. Every time.
It's a
But
problem with me.
What'd you do this week, Janelle?
So I went to Disney. Finally got the chance to get like some of the new Halloween stuff. So I was excited about that. I feel like I'm still coming down from like D23. Like I have this like con fatigue right now. Everything's so meh. Because you're just on a high.
It's like post-festival depression type shit.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Because your serotonin's just up there for days.
Got it.
God. And then I went to one of my family friends' baby showers. She was like one of the babies of like when we were like all growing up, and like her family and my family, like we all went to high school together, went to middle school together. So like she's like one of like the younger ones, and you know she's having a baby before any of us. But we're like, damn, like you know our baby's having a baby now. But it was really cool because a lot of my like high school friends, some of my high school friends were there. A lot of like our high school like moms from like when my brother was playing football, or like when our brothers were playing football together and stuff like that. So it was a nice little trip down memory lane too. So yeah, that's what I did this week. Yeah, that's all I did. Yeah. What'd you do, E?
I feel like I had a long week. I did. I had a long week. I had some family stuff going on last week, and then I feel like Coco is probably right in the frame. Like I don't know why he's sitting right there today.
I focus locked it, so we should be fine. But what are you doing, Coco?
Yeah, he never sits right there. I'm like, why are you just very odd? But yeah, so what did I do? Oh, I went to go see Young Miko on Friday downtown. That was a really cool concert.
Who was that?
She's like a Spanish. I'm not sure exactly her ethnicity, but she's like a female Spanish rapper.
Cute.
Yeah, she has some good songs. So it was at the old Microsoft, like the Peacock Theater by LA. So it was cool. Went to that on Friday. Popped into LA Function Saturday afternoon. Caught Bino and Blast perform there, and then went and celebrated Skate's birthday.
Oh,
So
happy
that was
birthday,
fun.
Skate.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Damien.
That man drank a lot of fucking tequila. I was like, who are you?
Where were y'all drinking at?
He drinks a lot.
And a lot
Sir,
of beer.
are you okay?
That's what I asked him too. Are you going through something?
Like, I thought I drank a
you wanna
lot,
talk about
but lately he's been drinking me under the table. I'm like,
I guess he wants to have fun.
Yeah, Skate never fails with bringing his little brown bag to any of the shops we've ever worked at.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
He never fails. He doesn't come without anything, a 6-pack or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Swear to God. Yeah,
nice.
That's
classic.
hilarious.
So that was my weekend. I was hung out with my homegirls yesterday. We went to this cute little pool downtown.
Oh, I did see
Cute.
that. I'm dead at Leah. Like, just when she dropped down low with boba in her bag, I was
bag.
like, girl,
I
you're
know.
swinging boba around in that bag.
Papa was just sitting there.
She's used to it.
She's so used
I
to it.
know.
It's funny. Oh, man. But, okay. Any pickups, Henny?
Oh, we're talking about our week.
Oh, are we still talking about it?
I guess.
What'd you guys do this week?
Oh, I just.
Work?
I had a fantasy football draft.
Oh, already.
I was
Damn.
supposed to go out on Saturday night to meet up my friends, and I was walking into like this venue because it was in the arts district, and the guy's like, "Oh, doors are closed," and I was like, "All right, bet." I didn't want to go outside.
You're like, cool, say less.
Yeah, turn around and walk to my apartment. Literally, like, I didn't even fight it. Nothing.
That's funny. That's how you know when you're like, I don't want to be here.
gave
Like,
up.
the first excuse to not go, okay, I can't.
Like it's not even on me at this point. Like it's the universe.
I get like
I kind
that.
of like when that happens too. Not gonna lie.
I'm dead.
That's funny. What's your sign?
What?
What's your sign? Like your zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Okay, y'all like that too. Y'all are like that because I wanted to know that.
Wait, when's your birthday?
December 15th.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you're a December Sag. Like Matt.
like mad?
Oh, no, that's not. I'm trying to think. My niece's birthday is like 2 days before that.
Oh, yes.
My
We've talked
niece
about
and then my
this.
dad.
Yeah.
And then I think my cousin.
I feel like the November ones like to turn up, and then the December ones like to chill the fuck out.
Maybe.
Maybe. I kind of feel like we're all chill in some way.
Like, so we have like, I think Sam Brambilla's birthday is either before mine, and then David Hatcher's birthday.
David's a Sag
It's
too.
it's like one of them, and I always mix them up, and the only person that gets mad is Sam because she's like, how'd you fucking do my birthday? And I'm like, it's either before or after because it's all three of us.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah. Matt's a Sag, so is Moon, Jen twice, Kixology.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of Sag energy.
A lot of birthdays.
Monica. Look at us.
Sages are fun though. They're fun.
There's a
Just
lot.
taking over.
Matt just ruins it for everybody. Matt assaulted me the other day. That's how my week went.
Insert clip here.
Just throw in. Don't just let these N-words suck on your titties. What? See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. I won't even finish it. That's fucked up.
Literally just wrote me that 2 seconds ago. So, Matt, seek help.
Please.
Also, buy your ticket to our brunch.
Yeah.
Okay? Buy your ticket to our brunch. How about that?
Yeah, a lot of people signed up to dunk take him.
Yeah.
When we put that poll out, a lot of people.
I think I put yes to it.
Yeah. See? Who wouldn't take the chance to dunk Matt?
Right? I think we should really do that. We should really bring that to life.
That would be so
That would be
funny.
amazing.
So funny. Okay. Did anybody pick anything up for the third time?
Well, you did.
I know. Well, I got shoes from Syndicate, so
Dun, da, da, da.
I got the pink Stussy Air Maxes.
And they cute.
Yeah, they're really cute. I wore them on Saturday. I wore them right away.
She said
I
straight
went
to
out
feet.
right away in those. Those are cute. Yeah.
I actually think I might come by tomorrow and pick something up because I saw you guys have a size 6 in the bait vans. Bape van, excuse me.
Okay.
That's what I want. Yeah, the mids.
Okay.
But other than that, I did not pick up anything as of yet.
Well, oh wait, did you talk about your Kith package?
Oh, yeah,
I did not, but let me go talk about it right now.
Jacket is so cute.
Shout out to Kith and Ronnie Feig. He's my best friend now. So I got gifted one of the Infinity Stone like jackets or the varsity jackets that they came out with. I don't know how limited it was, but there were so many variants of them because excuse me. So when they came out, they were at random when you bought them. And so when you got them, you then figure out which Infinity Stone you got. So the liner inside the jacket correlates with the Infinity Stone that you got. So I got the Reality Stone or the Soul Stone, depending on how you want to look at it, because in the comics and in the MCU, the Infinity Stones have changed colors. So I said I got the Reality Stone, which is orange. But in the movies, the Soul Stone is orange. So it just kind of depends on how you want to look at it. But it was the collection was taken from the comics anyways, not the movies. So I went by the comic description of it. So I got the Reality Stone. But obviously, for whichever other stone, you get that color as well. But it's all at random, so you don't even know what color you're getting to begin with. So I think that was like the best part about it. And yeah, so the whole thing's also embroidered. And
heavy.
it is a little heavy, I will say that. But when winter comes, because it's coming, I'm about to be in that bitch, okay? It's so nice. But yeah, thank you to Kith and Ronnie.
That's really cute.
Thanks,
nice details on that.
Yeah,
varsity.
there's also Swarovski crystals on it too.
Oh wow.
Like on the gauntlet, it has like the crystal of the Infinity Stone that you have on it. So my crystal was orange for the Reality
It
Stone.
came with an Infinity Stone.
I mean, at this point,
Just one. Well, they had like a black Infinity Gauntlet that they dropped as well, and that was actually really cool. I wish we got our hands on that, but I kind of missed the drop on that one. And then they dropped their whole Kith and Marvel collection, which include the shoes that you haven't got yet. But the whole collection was nice. I think I want to go to either the Malibu store or even like the Rodeo store to see if they have any more in store.
I still haven't been to the Malibu store. Have you guys?
I haven't yet.
looks
Well,
nice.
I was outside of it, but I never walked in.
Is it worth
Yeah.
the drive though? At least.
I feel you gotta make a whole thing about
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like
you
it'd
do.
be a day.
You got to do other shit in
'Cause
Malibu.
Me and Leah said we want to go have wine day and then go to Kith and go eat, go to Nobu. Like, you got to make a day out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
If
like
you're gonna
that.
go all the way to Malibu, enjoy it. You know.
Exactly. So,
True.
I want to go on that wine safari with the animals.
Is it wine?
There's a wine safari,
here?
and it's
Yeah.
natural wine. It's in Malibu, and
wow.
you get to like go like it's a little.
is that where that one
thing.
giraffe was? Was there a giraffe?
It's giraffes, it's zebras, it's all types of shit.
Matt's wedding was.
Really? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. I've been wanting to go. He's like, kiss me in the mouth.
Like your hot ass breath.
Show me some love.
You're doing a lot.
You're doing a lot. I'm sorry, guys. He's just staring him down. Have you guys picked up anything lately?
what did I pick up? I picked up 2 things last week.
What you get?
I got a bomber jacket
Mm.
and some carpenter pants.
Nice.
I got these Nigels that I'm wearing.
Okay,
Nice.
I see you.
I like the green. I like them on feet.
What's that size? A 10? Oh, I was close.
I'm
I picked up some
dead.
stuff too.
Did you get them through the store?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because Undefeated was cooked like that.
Oh, it was cooked.
Oh, yeah.
We were there. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was cooked.
It kind of was.
And then I don't think they released anywhere else besides Kip though in New York.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't see anything else about them. I know they did. Was it with Paulina and like Foot Locker?
Oh yeah, the other
They
color.
just
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
The cement gray
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, I think those were Foot Locker exclusives. That
but- Yeah.
yeah.
two stores. So
Yeah.
shout out to Nigel. He was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think these shoes are great.
Hopefully he comes on the pod.
Hopefully it comes to
No.
our events.
the way you laugh.
Just reply to our DM. I don't know. I don't know.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, I got some stuff though too.
What'd you get?
Y'all don't be ever letting me talk about when I want to talk about. I'm playing. I didn't get nothing crazy. Fuck. Now I forgot what I got.
And this is why.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, so I
Is it
got
shoes?
yeah, I got shoes.
Oh, okay.
I got some sample Jordans coming to me and they're a random pair. People probably don't remember. They were a 7 that released. They were a hair, but they had actual hair on them. They're like a gray hair, and there's pink accents everywhere. Really fucking
This
cool.
conversation. I'm sorry.
Yes. The thing is, the shoe came out in 2020, and I didn't know it ever came out. Because, 2020 was like a really weird year after March, because like a lot of product that was coming, they weren't doing a lot of campaigns for. And then if they were going online, a lot of stores weren't even talking about it.
Yeah.
So a lot of like, I feel like product during that time, like between like March of 2020 to like, I want to say at least to October of 2020, a lot of that shit was not like in our face like that, because we were worried about
Concentrating on different things.
and we
yeah.
were concentrating on getting our hands on like dunks and shit at that time too, if you don't remember, because like that was like the Kentuckys, that was the Syracuses, that was like all of that shit, and all that shit had resellers. So I feel like people's minds were more so on that. But anyways, these shoes came out during that time, and when I seen them, I was like, I've never seen these shoes before. When the fuck did these come out? But they were really cute. They were pink, and then they had the little gray hair on there, and I was like, you know what, these are cool. And the fact that they're samples, like, I'm gonna wear these, you know what I mean? So yeah, I got those. And then Brenton found me these Supreme shoes for a pretty good price that I've been wanting. 3 pair actually.
3 pairs of Supreme
Yeah,
shoes?
well, shout outs to B.
Holy shit.
The one pair was okay, huh?
Where?
A guy that is a seller in Portland.
Oh, okay.
So
Not like on eBay or something. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
So one of them was the Tailwind, that like white and red color. The other was that fuck, I forgot what it was called. It's not the Air Force 2, but it kind of has that look of the Air Force. So I forget the name of it. There was like 3 different colors. There's like a white, a yellow, and a green. That's the one I have, but with a little bit of red. And then they had like a black and red and green pair, and then they had a fucking the Trainer 2. Yeah. It's that one. So I got that pair, and then I got those flight posits, the ones that y'all have. It was a 6, and it was too fucking big, but those 3 for literally nothing. So like, I'll show y'all later after this. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, in
that's
my
nice.
fucking size.
I
So
love that. We love steals over
no,
here.
but baby, like when I tell you 3 pairs for like $200 fucking dollars.
That's a good deal.
No, a fucking
did
steal.
the person not know what they had?
Oh, so the person,
That's what, like-
the person that has it, all the stuff that they get is basically like given
get what
to
you're saying.
them,
I get what you're saying.
and
Yeah.
all the samples and all that stuff that comes through to him are like my size. So
Love
he's been
that.
sitting on the shit, and it doesn't move. So it's like I'm either gonna
Just let it go.
and for nothing, or like you know how the game goes when it's like sizes.
Especially
But
if it's just sitting.
so I was really happy about that, because things like that usually don't happen to me. So I was very excited. So shout out to my luck for that.
Exciting.
Yes.
Okay, she did.
I finally have a pickup, guys, because I haven't had a pickup in a long time. So like I had to share it with y'all niggas, because I don't even post on Instagram no more, even when I do get shit. So
Yeah, very true. Okay, well, speaking of Supreme, let's get into sneaker news upcoming and drops. And Supreme dropped their fall winter lookbook and the Tyler the Creator campaign.
Good for him.
Yeah,
Big full circle.
I honestly really like it. I
didn't check out the whole thing, but
oh,
just
did
saw
I
it.
show y'all that video? Did y'all see it on my close friends? So they had the the posters downtown.
Oh, already.
And we were walking. So I looked at Britton and I was like, yo, if you don't get that off of there, you hate my guts. 2 hours later, I have in great condition.
Yeah,
I'll show y'all the
seen
videos.
Somebody else I know like take one down from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people grabbing the posters.
He went and got a pair of scissors and everything from the house and started like dissecting the fucking thing.
I'm dead. No, that's a good one.
No, yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. But it is a good campaign. Because that's the picture that's why I brought it up, because the pictures it's from that campaign that he shot. So yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Love that for him.
I love that. Did you guys like see any of the clothes?
Nope.
I looked at the lookbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the jackets this season are really nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice
like,
stuff.
Really, that Snow White jacket was crazy.
Oh, was that it?
That was like one of them.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that Snow White jacket was crazy.
And that's smart because the movie's coming out
the
soon.
movie's
too.
coming out.
The live action movie is coming out soon.
How did y'all feel about the Kate Moss jacket?
I like it.
That's cool.
I think it's really like
Yeah.
once again another full circle moment.
Any
that's true,
accessories y'all seen that y'all
There's
like?
another one.
The bench press.
Yeah,
They're crazy. Yeah.
The
crazy.
bench
Yeah.
press.
Yeah, and then I seen they're doing
Oh my
a
God.
collab with that BB Simon or that
Yeah.
medal. I seen that. So I don't know. There's I've seen a lot more stuff this season. I feel like I haven't really paid attention to Supreme in the last few seasons. Honestly, like I'm not really on it anymore. But I seen a lot of like stuff this season that I'm like, I might want to get some stuff.
There was some stuff last season I wanted, but I just didn't have the money for it. I wanted that. I saw y'all had posted it. That Muppet Baby sublimation like fleece. That shit was fucking fire. Like I needed that, but I already knew it was cooked as soon as I saw the picture. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do their drop is this week. Thursday. Is it just in store or online? Both.
It used to be before.
The store was the first week, and then it would. Yeah. Okay.
That one.
are they dropping Tyler T this week?
Yeah. Should be.
So like if y'all usually go for it the first week, you usually get it. I know every time I go for it first week, it's a pretty like
Yeah.
easy.
People don't get it. It's like they'll tell you sold out on Thursday, but if you just go back on Sunday, it's all there.
all there. Yep.
Restocked. So now you guys know.
Didn't know that.
Okay.
Never ever tried to get anything.
It keeps disconnecting.
What's
Story of my
going
life.
on?
I know, but it's so crazy to see how like the Supreme bag fad just kind of
Y'all remember when them shits had everybody in chokehold?
bro
So
insane.
There's some people to this day, you go on Melrose right now, they got that same little red bag on their side. Like it's
Same little
chokehold.
the fanny packs, the side bags.
I had so many Supreme
Man,
bags.
that's when I was
Man,
working
you and
at
me
Bag,
both.
And people were eating that shit up.
And they were going for a lot too. Like people were paying
like
money for those damn bags.
up to $200.
Yeah.
They was carrying them like the girlies be carrying Telfar now.
Facts.
Like that shit was, bruh.
It was a time.
It was definitely a time. Okay, this is not connecting. Well, next on the list, we didn't talk about this last week and this made news. Playboy Cardi and Travis Scott are supposed to headline Complex Con this year in Vegas.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It doesn't feel anything exciting though. I feel like they're always there. So it's just like
Yeah.
they're there again.
I wonder if Playboy Cardi's gonna wear a thong on stage. That would be fire. Cause I mean he been out here like showing them cheeks. So it's like so you might as well just like do your big one on stage and like, you know, like iconic moment.
You know, I've never been to a Complex Con concert.
really?
Yeah,
I have.
Every time they've had something, I've never been to any of them. I'm just there for the show floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, or I'm working it. so-
People will probably come out for Travis though, I think, cause like his whole little
I mean,
following
he did what,
like
Complex
to
Con like 26.
yeah, I believe so. It was one of those years.
Yeah, I have a shirt from that one with his stuff on it.
That lineup was actually good that year. I remember.
yeah.
Is that the one with ASAP Rocky?
No, he had his own. But you know what? It's funny because I think he actually was on that one too. So he got one where he just performed like the whole like mixtape, and then the year previous, I think he actually was one of the headliners
Yeah,
as
I feel
well.
like that makes sense. Wasn't Snoop Dogg there one year too?
What?
He was.
Right.
He was. I remember him
One of the first
performing
ones,
I feel like
yeah.
Kid Cudi's done it 500 million times.
Yeah.
a million zillion times.
And-
Kami are always there.
No.
Yeah. We ain't seen Murakami in at least a year or two now?
Yeah, but almost every year he was doing it.
Doing it every year. Yeah.
They have Birdie like the last couple of years.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like that
yeah.
they're switching to Verdi being the main thing. Have they said like what is like Verdi part of it this year, or they haven't really said?
Like Cactus Jack.
Oh, it's
Oh, really?
Oh, interesting.
His collection, that's what he's headlining it.
Oh, I did not know. Well, thank you. Interesting.
Sense.
I wonder how this I'm really curious to see how it's going to go, especially because it is in Vegas, and Vegas
same.
is predominantly 21 and over, as compared to Long Beach, to where it's like
A whole bunch of little
family
kids.
friendly.
Yeah, like I don't really see, like I'm sure there are going to be like kids out there to an extent, but I just don't see like it being like the super young crowd,
especially because like all the after parties will then be 21 and over too.
Yeah.
Like what more?
like
what is
there's
there
nowhere
to do?
18 and up in Vegas. I mean, there's like stuff for kids and family, but there's not like that.
And that in between, the adolescence and like
So I'm really curious to see
Me
how
too.
this complex is gonna go. But invite us to the after parties.
right. Invite us to Complex. God.
Let us host.
I just
Give
wanna
us
go
some
party.
money.
Like I'm gonna put this out here because it's like one of our goals of this year and just maybe next year too, whatever. But we're gonna try to make it happen this year. We want a panel.
Yeah, we want to be on
We
the panel.
Around the corner.
Yeah.
Y'all be some of the
That's
women
the
y'all be
goal.
having on the panel don't be making no sense. So, and it's no shade to that lady because man, she's popping and she got money. And
I just think
Kristen, Don
it'd
C's
be-
wife.
Oh, I was like,
I don't want to just hate on her, but at the same time, y'all know how she was up on that stage. She was like, Jordan 1 lows are corny, and it was like,
Yeah,
since
something
when,
like
bitch?
that,
They're not
yeah.
corny. You're corny. Like, don't do that.
I just feel like there isn't
No.
a lot of woman representation on most of the panels, so I feel like it'd be nice for us.
yeah, they can only bring back
to,
Vashti so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure she doesn't want to keep fucking doing it. Like,
Or just have like an all women's panel. I think that would be so.
for what?
great
So we
for
can get
what-
mad, so they can put everybody on there except us, and we get mad. No, I don't want to say
Well,
that.
I mean, if
That's
they put the
fucked
right
up.
people, I won't get mad. You know, that's the thing.
When
just
do
need
they
to-
ever?
They should make it.
I mean, we're not going to be
right.
satisfied with everybody all the time. Like, that's just the gist of it. We're not going to be like every single person on this panel deserves to be there. I feel like that's why it's such a variety of people to
You
get
have
different
it has
opinions.
To, yeah, it has to be that
So-
way. But yeah, I was just putting that out there. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Give me a
anyways.
chance. Give me a chance.
Are you guys
Give
planning
me
on
a
going
chance.
ComplexCon?
Probably not. Yeah.
Vegas, they're like,
Like,
yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, do you normally go to when it was in? Yeah, I don't feel like. Okay.
First year just for content.
Yeah.
We did a drop with the homies, but other than that, we was there for like an hour and then we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, sometimes when you like actually like step back and look at the logistics of like, oh, it's gonna look cool and does it make sense? You have to kind of go with doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it'll look cool, but it's just sometimes not worth it.
Yeah, like I mean that's true. I think especially like for a lot of businesses, like if you're not there making money, like what am I doing
What's the
here?
point? Yeah.
Yeah.
That part.
I did get wheelchaired out of ComplexCon one time when I fainted.
Oh, we have talked about this.
Yeah.
We all have some
We're like,
complex con
wow.
stories.
Yeah.
so,
Anyways.
yeah.
Okay, so we didn't get a chance to talk about this last week either when it kind of hit the blogs, the pages, socials. Union LA is supposed to bring back its Jordan 1 in February 2025.
Yes.
Are they bringing back this exact shoe?
Supposed to be-
It's that sample that kept
Kept coming up.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The,
Interesting.
just like a
yeah.
Chicago?
It's a
Chicago.
Chicago shadow.
Okay.
Samples with a neutral, but I think the one they're dropping should be a shadow.
I want them to bring these back.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I guess we'll see. I saw somewhere that it's kind of close to Valentine's Day too.
Yeah, I think we did see
Yeah.
that.
So
Interesting.
I mean, yeah, it is interesting, especially because the breads are supposed to be coming back around that.
Around
time,
that
too.
same time, I think, when we looked at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the last like few Union drops have been kind of chill.
Yeah.
I don't feel like anyone's been super like, oh my God, I need that.
So they need this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree.
I get
I
it.
feel like the Field General was cool, but it wasn't for everybody.
It
I
wasn't.
agree, yeah.
That's definitely
Mostly
true.
for the Beffy, the woven one. To the
Yeah.
Mhm.
Same thing. I think that shoe's really cool, but it's not for everybody.
Yeah. It hits a
and I love those
niche.
a lot. Yeah. Well,
Very true.
They haven't had a real banger since the fours.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, like, yeah, that was the last for real banger.
I think if the Wolvens weren't,
I feel like if they were just regular ones, it would have been nicer.
well, no, I feel like if they didn't fall, like the leaked pictures didn't leak so early, I think it would have been better. Because I feel like we saw it for like a few months before they actually like came out, so we kind of knew already what it was going to like be about. And because it's a different take on an Air Jordan 1, like I think that's why it to me it's nice, obviously. But I think it would have done better if we didn't get so many leaked pictures beforehand.
Yeah, I think Skate said something like similar last week with just like shoes like leaking so early. So by the time they come out, it's like the excitement's
bleh.
kind of
It's-
like
it's
died
done,
down. It's
yeah.
like, oh, it's here,
Exactly,
cool,
yeah.
and like
Like, bleh.
just move on. But we briefly talked about the Amamanier 3s last week because I think images came out and they were supposed to be doing. Did we talk about the pack?
I don't think we talked about.
I don't think. Well, we just seen like the
we
images
just talked about the 3s
of the 3s, but then it came out that it's supposed to be like while you were sleeping, like collection of like several different shoes that are all in this like same tonal color.
Yeah, to celebrate their 10 years.
Yeah,
and stuff. A lot of people have been talking about the Air Force Ones that are like.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of
the better
people
ones in the pack,
talk about the Forces.
There's an Air Max 95.
The 95s
Yeah, the 95s are really
yeah.
cool. I like those. It's like that gradient type of.
When are they
shoes
technically supposed to come out?
I think the 3s are supposed to come out. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Did the whole pack already? Okay. Yeah.
It was just okay because somebody from the store hit me up and was like, "Do you want a friends and family link?" And I was like, "Wait a minute, this shoe is out."
Okay, I got the
right.
friends and family link too.
You feel me? So like, I was a little
Did you guys
confused.
get 'em?
No,
I did not.
because it was like a
Yeah.
it was like a raffle for the friends and family link.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that's
okay.
literally, and I was just like, the person who said to me, I was like, "Is this spam? Are you trying to hack my phone?"
Is this real?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
What is this? Because it was very odd, but
But also
It was. My friend works there, but still, even the way he said it got to be between this time and da 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 da, and I was like, I'm okay. I don't care.
You're doing too much.
Yeah.
yeah,
If they're supposed to be mine, that they will come
come,
into
yeah.
me somehow, some way. But it's still a nice shoe, nevertheless. Like I don't want to like talk bad about the shoe because I do think it's nice.
yeah. I mean, I like 3s, so I wouldn't mind getting that 3.
I
Yeah.
wonder what other shoes are in this pack.
I can't pull. Let me just pull up the Instagram because
ones?
I'm trying to.
There is
That's
a
right.
Converse.
Okay.
The Air Force, the 95, the 3, the
The
Jordan
3.
and then there's one more.
Oh, they're on it.
I think the last one.
It should be on their Instagram though too.
Oh, duh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was quite a few of them. I didn't know that they were going to be a part of a pack though. So that was like quite.
I didn't know that either. So that was kind of
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh,
that
yeah,
Converse,
Converse.
the Air Force. Oh yeah,
Oh,
what
the
was?
4. Forgot about
Yeah,
the
the
4s.
4, and then that one was a what, like a 30? Okay, thank you. Yeah, the While You Were Sleeping collection. Yeah, and the first stories chapter we offer you is the Amamanier Jordan 3 While You Were Sleeping. Interesting.
Okay.
So it's just gonna kind of roll out on their own.
They should have just done it all at once.
I really
That
feel like
would've
they
been
should have
cool,
too.
Yeah.
But they're going for like the whole Virgil thing, like the 10.
Oh, the
Mhm,
10.
that's literally kinda what
Well,
I
they
picked up
dropped
on
2
it.
together though. It was 5 drops and they dropped 2 together.
at this point, has James had more shoes with Nike and Jordan than Virgil has?
He's had a lot.
He's had a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm really thinking about this now.
Oh yeah, and social.
There's a
status.
lot of fucking shoes.
But I also know
I
that
feel like
after,
more silhouettes. he's
Yeah.
after a certain point, Virgil wasn't even a part of most of the drops anymore.
Yeah,
They
like the
still
ones towards the end,
They still
yes,
use,
yeah.
like his name, like the off-white
That's true.
name, but like he wasn't like really a part of it anymore too. But it seems like James is still a part of all these, so
Don't seem like he's going in, anywhere anytime soon either. So
I think they're too invested into him.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He does not want me to pull the outline up today. I'm like, what the hell? Let me see.
I wonder if you have to turn on your TV and turn it back on or something.
Oh, yeah, maybe I should turn it off and on. So sneaker Twitter debacle.
Uh-oh.
That's what we haven't talked about yet.
let's get into it. Because we also haven't talked about Jtips' release. Did we?
I think
we
we
talk
kind
about
of
it?
mentioned he was gonna have
Has it
something.
came out yet or no?
It
Has
This
came out
week.
in New York.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, but then they come out on the 23rd,
Okay.
which is this Friday.
Yeah.
That's when the episode drops. Okay, got it. Wait.
There you go.
Yeah. So when Jtips dropped his campaign video, there was a woman on Twitter,
A young light skinned lady.
Marissa,
Mhm.
and she hosts or
Shade TV.
Shade TV. Yeah,
I don't know what that
to call
means,
it.
but
Yeah. But she had tweeted in response to the collab or the campaign video that it was a coincidence that Jtips's video featured the shoes in slouchy socks,
mm-hmm.
which she had also done with I think a brand that she's a part of too, like a sock brand that she's a part of. And they did a photo shoot in a laundromat with these socks and in sneakers, I think, or it was just in shoes. So they did a whole photo shoot in a laundromat like last year. So she made the comparison that basically Jtips and Saucony kind of I don't want to say steal, but I guess took inspiration from her shoot that they did. Mind you, Jtips's collection is called like the to-do list. So the whole campaign video was of like them doing things that you would usually do like in the city, just taking care of stuff.
Errands and shit.
Yeah, errands and shit like that. So obviously going to the laundromat and doing your laundry and whatnot. So when she tweeted that, it started up this whole debacle on sneaker Twitter about how obviously these socks have been around for years. On top of everyone has done like a laundromat photo shoot on top of that too, or campaign, should I say. So yeah, it just started up this whole shit. And I feel like even though some people were trying to tell her like, yo, like that's not the case at all. They did not take from your photo shoot. I just don't think she was hearing it. I
don't think she cared to.
Yeah, there was a lot of that as well. Kari went into more depth about it.
Kari's going to be in this sneaker Twitter beef drama news.
Lord,
He gonna be in it.
Yeah, I mean, even Jtips kind of he responded back and said it had nothing to do with whatever she had going on, and it was a whole thing, and it was so fucking funny.
It was hilarious.
Oh my god, it was so funny. Corey got in it and designed
Corey's
like a whole.
shirt was funny. Did you see that? The Saucony with the socks was actually hilarious. Like that was a good one.
And even Jtips called it Sockgate.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Sockgate
I think
is
it's
crazy.
just like really, we're just in such a weird era because people post everything on social media that people want credit for like the smallest things, thinking like they're the original creator of something that's been done 100 times over.
Facts.
And it's like, unless it's something specific and niche to like, uniqueness, I don't really see, like, I didn't see the comparison, whatever this girl was trying to get at all. I don't know if she just wanted clout or what, but
she literally, like, I had tweeted right after this. It's funny how people think they own trends that they didn't even know exist prior to them coming into the trend. And that's a lot of people. I'm so sorry. Like, I've lived enough life at this point. I'm in my mid-30s. I've been a part of this culture, like, from an apparel standpoint and just, like, sneaker standpoint for 2 decades now, like, heavily. And this girl is green. She don't know much about anything. And if you go and look at the photo shoot, it looks like something that Elena's niece creative directed, if I'm being honest with y'all. And on top of it, the whole slouchy sock thing, I actually saw men in slouchy socks back in like the 90s,
slouchy socks
before.
Those were like 80s.
Yeah, in 80s too.
Yeah, 80s.
Like all of that was like
with
first
the Reebok.
Exactly.
That was like, that's.
I saw that on men and women alike during that era, and it's like, maybe if you actually had paid attention to, your community and what's been going on in it prior to you getting here, maybe you would know that that's not true. And also, could be a little bit humbling for the lady.
I think it's just one of those things where something she did similarly got picked up, and Jtips has, I don't want to say just clout right now, but has a lot going for him and is in the spotlight. And I think it's just easy for someone to be like, well, I did that too. And it's like, you didn't get credit for something that someone else did better than you, period, point blank. Like,
also, the other funny part is, like, he always had seeded her shoes prior to all of this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get back to that. So, like, he's known Marissa for a long time, like probably around the same time as I've known Jtips. So if you go to her page, she's in every single shoe that he's ever came out with, like showing them off, has done even unboxings and stuff, or I guess this whole Shade TV thing. So to sit here and then hate on a man who was giving you shit for free is actually crazy, especially when you can't dress at all, like at all, no shade. But she's also very green and clearly hasn't done her research because you look stupid.
Well, Kari also made a point about how and he knows her as well from what he had like posted about it, just about how it was giving like she was a seed or planted in the community. Like that, because even prior to this, I don't even know who she really was. I've seen her page of a time or two, but like I don't see her in the community. And so he also brought up that fact that she gets likes, subscribers, all this engagement in the sneaker industry, but she's not really of the community. Like she didn't care, because every time someone like said some shit to her, like she was like being real selective on what she replied back to. And I think even, who was it? Someone else was trying to like talk to her, and she was just like, just took the last sentence and just like replied to that. Like it was just so like, she didn't give a fuck. And then she even tweeted too that like, yeah, you guys are making my posts go up and making my numbers look good and stuff like that too. So
She was
Just like a corny bitch.
She was loving the engagement. That's why I didn't really care to talk about her. I just think there's just like certain people, and if that's the attention that you want, then that's just really weird. Like some people just want any type of attention, good or bad, and if that's what you're going for, then like so be it. So,
it was just the audacity, I think, for most people. I think.
Oh yeah,
that's what I really think it all boiled down to, because it's even obvious to people who just got here that she wasn't a person that like people be checking for like actual like advice on what to buy, what to wear, what to, her taste doesn't translate to people wanting to, hear what the fuck she has to say, if that makes any sense. No shade to her, shade
in regards to like sneakers and stuff.
You know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. So I think that's why Twitter has so much fun with this.
Oh yeah, and Twitter's just ruthless.
It's ruthless. We know.
Is not for the weak.
Look, we've had our moments on Twitter where y'all have fucking tried to come for us too. Okay, so like it's nobody's safe on that app. Nobody is safe on Twitter.
Man or female, it's all up for grabs.
Yeah.
Are you guys ever in any sneaker drama?
Yeah.
Not that we know.
I know you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are really like low. I love that you guys are just like super low key, kind of just like keep your eyes out, but
Staying out the way.
Literally, that's the best.
Must be nice.
All over the world.
Like we troll people, but it's just like we troll like in like the least harmless way we can.
Yeah.
Making fun of it because it's not hard yet, because I saw the whole thing and I was just like, bro, I feel like Jtips just did a day in the life of like your day off in New York.
Yeah, literally.
Going to do laundry.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. But, okay, let's get to know you guys a little better. I'm pretty sure most of the people who listen to podcasts probably are aware of who you guys are, but tell the people your guys' names, what you do, where you're from, what's your sign. No. Your social security,
your shoe size.
Everybody has my social security.
All of our social securities are out there now.
That's definitely true.
Dude, that's right. I forgot. What the hell is going on?
I see this as an opportunity, to be honest. Like, let me start all over. Like, I have a perfect credit score then, and no debt. I think it's a good look.
Yes, but please.
Well, my name is Chris. A lot of people know me as Bris.
You a blood?
No.
You like Barlow's?
Picking up noise.
So the point where that name came from is when I started at round 2, one of the owners' name's Chris.
Yeah.
Every time they would say Chris, me and him at the same time would be like, what?
Oh.
So he just randomly one day was like, I'm just calling you Chris.
I'm dead.
That's literally how it stuck.
True.
Yeah.
Literally how it stuck, and I'm one of the owners of Syndicate LA.
Nice.
Cool.
My name's Danny. I go by DC mostly.
You can talk closer into the mic.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't be scared of the mic.
I told you that the couch is the sunken place, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah, same. One of the owners of Syndicate. Danny. Go by
Excuse
DC
me.
mostly.
Okay. Is it just the 2 owners? Or
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
So the 3.
Yes, there's a 3rd.
Wow.
Yes. Okay, nice.
Where did you guys start before starting Syndicate? Well, obviously I know you started at round 2, but
Oh, okay.
really? You guys?
12.
Holy shit!
How old are y'all?
32.
Okay. Okay, y'all got baby faces. let's fucking go.
Henny.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Dang, so y'all been all over too.
Yeah. So like, did you guys both go from Riff to round 2?
No, so we left RIP 2014. Kind of all went our separate ways. Then, funny enough, Matt was the first one to go to round 2. And then he hit me up one day and he was like, yo, these guys really want to hire you, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, nah. I turned it down. Like, I was just like, I don't really care for it. And then one day I literally ran down to like maybe $60 in my bank account.
Oh shit.
And I ran down through my savings and I was just like, fuck, I need a job.
Damn.
And I told Matt, I'm like, yo, you guys still hiring? He's like, just come talk to Russo, which is Chris. And I was just like, I bet. And I went to round 2 and yeah, they told me, oh, can you start tomorrow? I'm like, yeah.
Dang.
Nice.
Wow, that's so
Start
cool.
tomorrow. That is cool. I feel like I have like so much to ask, but I'm trying to like sort it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so like tell the people about Syndicate. Like, clearly it's a resale shop, but like where, like the name, like how it came about.
So the store pretty much during it kind of started in the pandemic when everything was closing.
Yeah.
The idea came about it where we all kind of hit each other up and we're like, yo, like we should take this opportunity to like start our own thing because we didn't know where the world was going.
Facts.
But then whatever said opened and then I got reinvested into round 2 like heavily, and then I quit round 2 because I got overworked pretty much.
Oh, because you were in New York too. Yeah.
Oh,
you opened
nice.
the New York store.
yeah.
Did you open Florida too?
I opened in Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what it was.
Yeah, so then pretty much I took it off and I was just doing nothing, just hanging out. And then one day they were just like, yeah, we should open the store. And I was like,
I mean, it made sense. I feel like it was good timing.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot going on, like post, like, I mean, during the pandemic, like all the freaking riots, all the stores got
Didn't it
looted.
do?
Like,
Oh yeah, because round 2
Yeah.
got looted too, and I think they never really
Did they? I know they still
come
have, like,
back
the
after
vintage,
that,
vintage here and there in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Dang.
Virginia's not even open anymore.
I was the first one to go.
It was-
Oh,
wow.
really?
Oh shit.
Yeah, Virginia,
Dang.
Miami, New York. No. LA, then New York, then Chicago's still open.
That's
Wow.
crazy. Because I feel like round 2 is really popping off.
Hell
at one
yeah,
point.
there-
Right.
Like
Before the pandemic,
show,
it was peak,
the-
yeah.
like,
Everything, yeah.
A lot of stores that are like doing really good, like across the country, that are in like our world, had something to do with round 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, low key, all like the big stores,
Yeah,
they are like kind of like,
children of round 2.
yeah,
in a way.
like
Yeah.
Kicks Blooming in Virginia. They're probably like the best store out there.
For
They're
sure.
all they always work for round 2. Obviously, round 2 Chicago's there because of Dom. District 1 technically started inside round 2 New York, and now they're the best store in New York probably.
Wow.
Oh,
And
shit.
then us, obviously, we're from round 2 too. So
Yeah.
it's all like kind of like just
Yeah.
like seeds of round 2.
I love that. That's,
That's
kind
kinda-
of cool.
yeah.
I just thought like, that's really
kinda
cool.
yeah.
Everyone kind of
Wait,
went out
so
on
DC,
their
how did you
own.
start at round 2?
So I was living in Texas for a bit.
Oh.
And then I had moved back, and he had the same thing. He had been telling me about getting a job there. And I was like, oh, chill out here, whatever. I finally moved back, and then, yeah, like, I was like, yeah, you still got that job.
Hey,
True.
so
Y'all still
Dang.
got it.
Nice.
Yeah, and then, yeah, obviously same thing where we was there, and then the pandemic happened, and like everything was up in the air, and just not knowing what to expect next. It was just like, yo, might as well see what happens.
Right.
See if we do this ourselves, you know what I mean?
So then coming from so many different resale shops, what really made you guys want to open one up yourselves though? Like I feel like because you guys obviously didn't own the other ones, so you've seen what like your bosses had like gone through opening up resale stores. Like what made you guys feel like you can do it yourselves?
I just feel like with round 2 being technically fading away already, like, and round 2 like was like kind of like of a culture type stop. Like you went there for nostalgia. Like every time you would go there, you'd feel like, oh shit, this vintage tee reminds me of this. These old Supreme Dunks, whatever. So we kind of wanted to build something that was gonna be the next step of that. And we're like, how do we do it our own way? Where I don't have to go through somebody and get approval or vice versa. Yeah.
And also, like, all the experience that we've had, we were doing what we do for ourselves now. We're doing
Yeah.
the exact same thing to somebody else. So it's like, why
Makes
not
sense.
try to have to do it for ourselves as opposed to doing it for
Somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What was the inspo behind the name Syndicate? Like, where did it?
So pretty much Syndicate, there's a ton of syndicates, which is funny. There's like
I didn't know that.
Syndicate haircuts. There's like
Oh.
But the name Syndicate just stands for coming together. And I felt like we were
Oh.
all kind of apart. So we're just like,
Oh, I like that. I didn't know that.
Okay.
yeah. So that's why even now when people ask us, like, I brand more Cindy now because obviously there's so many.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Cindy.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like mostly when I am talking about like Syndicate, I'm like Cindy.
Yeah,
Cindy.
yeah.
So I like it. Okay. Okay. What else is next? I'm like trying to like read through it. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Would you? Okay. You guys have the one location in Chinatown. Do you guys want a second location, or is that even like on the radar?
It's always been like in the works, but it's hard.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Because I think like we learned again. It's just like throughout the years we learned through like our bosses
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
of like what happens when you do too much.
Yeah.
Not spreading yourself too thin.
Yeah.
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 It's like really hands on. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
but also we have like clientele of people that come in and they expect, oh, like I'm gonna go in on a certain day, like what day we film content. I'm gonna see everybody there. We like start doing other things.
Because it does happen.
Yeah.
Because like let's say you guys that are so comfortable going into the store and expect
Yeah.
one of us to be there.
Yeah.
Let's say me and him are like, okay, we're gonna go do Miami or Chicago.
Yeah.
That's
You guys
true.
go in there and you're like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that is very true. I feel like
Yeah.
you guys are like super like communal based, but I feel like a lot of resale shops like have that aspect because they
Yeah.
need to be involved with their community.
For sure.
Because even before, like, I really got to know you guys, like, I was going in because of Manny at one point too, because I've known him since when he was working at Mag and stuff. So, and then obviously, then I got to know you guys more too. So that just became easier for me to just go in whenever too. So I definitely get that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that's true. The comfortability of coming
Yeah.
in and seeing a familiar face.
Yeah.
No, that matters.
Especially when you're giving them your shoes too, or like wanting to buy something like that. People are already skeptical enough of like resale shops. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Like
totally
they
get
said,
it.
there's a lot. There's so many. It's so crazy to like walk around in the malls and see like those little like resale shops, and I'm just like, I feel like everything in here is fake.
Yeah. Even like
Right.
when I was working at Mag and we were in Topanga, I'm like, why are we in the
Yeah.
mall? Like this feels so weird.
It's so
Yeah.
But I get it, you know. There's more foot traffic in a mall.
Yeah,
Obviously,
there
'cause
is.
There's other stores that people are going to. The only downfall for me, from what I saw working there, was just there's a bunch of fucking kids who have their parents' money and they would get in trouble when they try to buy something from us, and it caused a whole thing, and that was annoying. But yeah,
Yeah, I feel like the mall is definitely like a kid, not just for kids,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
predominantly like you get dropped off, you walk around the mall, it's easy.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's still doing it right. I just know in black, but it's still
Yeah,
doing
it's
it.
still
Oh,
doing it,
okay.
yeah. Okay, so when you guys opened up, it was 2020?
2021.
Okay, so like, was this still like when you guys opened up? Was like the price of sneakers still kind of like high because we've seen like a drastic drop,
Yeah.
you know, in the last year and a half. Like, so everything was still like really high price.
But we had a joke recently where Royals go for like $350 now.
Yeah.
2017 pair.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then Rob, he was just like, "Oh, I paid $600 for these shits," and I was like, "Damn, where?" And he was like, "Here." And I was just like, "What?"
When?
How much has changed?
It's changed.
Within a short amount of
Wow.
time too, because it was like during like
And I feel
pandemic.
like even with like inflation of like being that high, we never taxed on our shoes. Like,
Yeah.
that Royal anywhere else was going for at least $7.
Yeah. You guys are honestly really fair.
Yeah, you're
with your
super fair.
prices. Like you guys be trying to help out
Super
a lot of
fair.
people, and also get yours because
You
need
have to.
You
Yeah,
need to.
you
Like,
need to.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that rent ain't cheap over there.
Man.
Wait, what made you guys want to do Chinatown?
Honestly, just a space. It wasn't our first choice, but even going into other spaces, nobody had that much space.
I actually really like the location
No,
because
yeah,
it's
I do
like
too. right off the freeway.
yeah, like Riff is in
there.
Little Tokyo, like you said. Melrose is like cooked,
Cooked.
and honestly,
You're right by
I wouldn't,
downtown.
I wouldn't want to go to Hollywood. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a pretty good location. Like
Yeah, I don't
it
even.
worked out.
Kind of set out a goal because we're like, there's nothing here, there's nothing to do here but eat,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just like, if we can make this a destination, it'll be a successful store.
Yeah.
Build it where people are gonna be like, oh, I want to go to Cindy, and not I'm gonna go to Chinatown.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Very true.
That's valid. And I also didn't know there was a downstairs.
There's a downstairs.
Where's the downstairs?
I'm
Still ain't been
dead.
there, but I was like, what the hell? There's more space back here.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes, definitely. There was like a spot that we really liked that didn't have a restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
no.
it's just, like, it just made sense. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
you
didn't
need
have
a restroom.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
Why?
for an like,
Did they have a place for y'all to go to the bathroom? Like you can go.
They just said you have to set it up yourself.
It was literally just.
You can build out a whole bathroom.
Oh, wow.
And white walls.
Like they had piping, but they're like, you gotta do it.
You gotta
yourself.
do it.
Oh,
And you
yeah,
wouldn't,
no.
and you would be renting the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would.
Oh, so no,
hell
you're
no.
putting in your own
Hell
shit
no.
for the
So
next
they want y'all to
person?
be plumbers and construction workers?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And sell
Crazy.
shoes? Oh, no.
That is fucking crazy. Okay. I know you've like talked about this a few times that like you've been emphasizing like people holding off and like immediately buying when shoes came out because of like the way things are. Like, are there any, like what shoes have stuck out that have held like a higher value price as of recently?
SB4s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
SB, anything that's like obviously unique and not forced, I feel like goes up slowly. Like for example, your cactus plants.
Those this year.
Those,
Really?
I'm surprised these pink ones are the.
I thought they were gonna be $300. I was like, oh, $300.
Oh, shit.
That one, it's like at $800-900 right now.
Oh, shit.
I need to take these off my
This is
feet.
the one. I'm surprised I won the raffle online for
I
that
need to
color.
take these
It's not a
off
slow
my
sale either,
feet.
it's an instant sale.
It's an
Really?
instant sale, yep.
Wow, really?
Damn.
And these are samples.
I'm telling you, Cynthia one of the only ones at the
me
brand that
not-
still got juice.
let me go ahead
She
and
one of the
show
only, and I stand on it. I stand on it every time she comes out with something. She ain't had a miss yet when it comes to that shit. All that shit goes for something that she's had, like came out with.
Well, I also feel like the Flea 2s kind of went down.
They went down, but they're
yeah.
still
They're
selling.
They're still selling. Yeah, I agree with
And
that.
I will say, like, with the amount of pairs she puts out, I feel like there's enough and people get them, but still, like, limited, except for those fucking dunks.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Those moss ones.
Yeah. Those ones.
I feel like anybody that actually cares and tries like how she does with her stuff, their shoes are gonna go up.
Yeah.
Even with like these Nigels. Because honestly, we didn't think that they were gonna like do what they've been
Honestly,
doing.
they're gonna
Yeah.
be like,
What are you guys pricing them at the moment?
It's weird because like small sizes are not going for.
What small size?
Yeah, what's the smallest
What's
size
the smallest
you guys
size
have
y'all
seen? Because we haven't seen anything below a 6.
I was
I'm about to say, like,
Ooh,
there's
I
no.
was about to say.
We've seen that 1.6 randomly on stock, but I don't think.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything for real small out there like that.
It's in the green pair. We know that the gray pair,
The
they're,
gray
they're
pair
small
had it.
sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like double digit sizes are like going for double.
Yeah, I believe it.
I don't know why, maybe less pairs.
Right.
But yeah, especially this year, like a lot of stuff isn't holding its value.
It's not. I was really surprised. Like even like the Futuras, like they dropped like super quick.
well, it says even that shoe in person, I think it sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's like the purple and blue. It's like maybe it's girly. I feel like that's
I
why I
think
like
once you see
it.
it in person, you're just like, it's not that cool. The white toe box kind of
Mm.
Or in will either.
Really?
That's not good.
This crease is crazy.
Oh.
How do y'all think the birdies will do?
I think they'll do pretty well.
Uh-huh.
I think it's like a 350, 400.
It's fun.
That's not
It's
bad.
I
it's
think
really
it's so
fun.
cute.
It's really
You guys have
fun.
had my size in the shop, and I'm like,
The same thing I told you not. don't buy
yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
I
Until
know.
they come out,
I
yeah.
could
Yeah.
like.
it. Yeah, like I think a lot of people think we only give like our friends tips, and I'm like, no. Like if a customer comes in, I'm like, bro, just wait. Like don't fucking buy it right now. Like we like that one. We bought it just to have it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just wanted in the shop for people to come in and look at it.
See it in hand and
Yeah.
stuff.
You
Yeah.
know, it's
Makes
like,
sense.
If you don't need to buy it and you can wait, just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait. Yeah, I
really do
agree.
them. They're actually, I think the date we have gotten, I think it said like September 19th or something, and I was like, I'm gonna be in Tokyo at that time. so I would
It would be
like to if
cool.
I would see, like, I'm curious to see what kind of drop they're gonna have. I mean, Verdi's like his spot, so hopefully, so we shall see what that's gonna be like. But so like, I'm trying to word this right. Because obviously, like, do you think it's mostly like the collab shoes that are keeping the higher value, or
feel
it's
like
just
The economy's fucked right now.
absolutely?
Facts. We've definitely talked about that.
So I think that kind of helps us out a lot because we pay attention to that.
Right.
And right now, people are like being very selective what they're buying.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yes.
They're buying
Everything.
Everything. Yeah.
But also, people had the money though. Like even what's it called? Unemployment. We were getting
Yeah.
so much money on top of unemployment. Like the stimmy checks. Like people had money, but crazy. People had money back then. So yeah, we were buying up. I bought tons of shit back then too.
Yeah.
So I feel like people are just being selective right now.
Yeah.
Like they're buying stuff that are like, all right, cool. I actually like this. This is
Yeah.
Before it was like, this is gonna make me cool. Or
Yeah.
Right.
I'll wear like for me. I think when I was buying stuff, I was like, oh, I'll probably find something to wear to match with this later on.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh my god, I need this
Need
right
this.
now.
Yeah.
Very true. Do you? Oh wait, what?
Oh, I was gonna say we've also talked about like now is the best time to buy.
Yeah.
shit
It is
in
100%
general,
the
'cause
best time to
everything's,
buy.
like sitting right now.
Low.
Everything's at retail. Everything's low
On
like,
both sides,
yeah.
retail and resale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like if retail, like let's say Jordan can lower their retail a little bit to make it make sense,
Yeah.
shoes would do better because I kind of the first shoe I pointed out with that was Playoff 13s. It's a nice shoe. It's a classic, but retail's 200.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
that's
taxes, like 225.
Yeah.
But if you just retail at 150, people would buy it more.
100%.
You can buy it. You can retail at 150 because you pay like $10 to make it.
to make it
Exactly.
yeah. And especially because their quality hasn't gone up
No, it's gotta be-
in a while. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
only quality they put into shoes right now is all of the reimagined stuff because that's what we've been
And we don't
asking
even be
for.
asking for that though. That we
Yeah,
want
okay,
good
we want good
materials,
regardless
but we
of-
don't want it
yeah.
reimagined.
Yeah,
and then,
that
I mean,
part
don't get it
too.
fucked up. Like some of the reimagined stuff has done well, but like
Facts.
we didn't ask for it.
That's true.
So
Like, do you think it'll just take Nike like dropping prices to get people back into like how they were into shoes a few years ago, or do you think it's going to be like something else has to happen?
Saturated.
I agree.
Think about it like 2006, 2007, all those years, there was probably like 10 shoes that you wanted, and maybe you cop 3. Right now, there's 10 shoes a week.
yeah,
Oh, it's too many shoes.
Too much.
shit.
I literally
back to
just
back.
looked at the sneakers app earlier, and I like it's crazy how much I don't check the sneakers app anymore like I
Always that
used
you've
to.
never seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, and I'm like, I seen something earlier, and I was like, okay, these are coming out again.
Yeah.
like they're restocking these. Like it's literally, yeah,
It's a
not too
lot.
much.
It's like super watered down, so people aren't interested in it.
Exactly. And the things that are supposed to be doing well, like that Jock Moose collection that just dropped, like those Air Max ones were nice quality. The apparel was nice.
Yeah.
The price point was high. There's too fucking many.
Those
There was like
bags are
3
still
colors
sitting
at
there.
once.
Bags are
Yeah,
still
it was
sitting
just like, bro,
Yeah, those are-
Literally that bag in pandemic would have had everybody in a chokehold.
in a chokehold.
And I love that bag. I honestly feel like, especially because I know obviously the price point, it is like supposed to be like more of a designer bag. I think it was what, like $450. But I feel like it's the practicality of it for that price because I can't even fit my phone in that bag.
Yeah.
Like it's there. I have to. It's Tetris what I could put in there, and it's super cute. But I think if they did a oversized version of that, fire.
Yeah.
I would a big swoosh.
Big
Hell yeah.
They gonna be like big 1,000. You know how they do.
But for the like,
That
but
too.
honestly, there's certain things where like I know for me, like especially with like designer things, if it's like a good piece and I can use it and I could fit all my shit in it, like I would pay
Yeah.
the price point because
And
I would
people do,
I would
yeah.
use it
Yeah.
more than once. I would utilize it, and I think that's one thing with like shoes and the price point too. Like you want to put your money into something you're gonna wear multiple times and get your money's worth and something like that. So
How do you guys feel about like the Saucony, the New Balance, the Asics trend right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
It gives more competition for
Yeah.
That's definitely
Agree.
true.
you gotta step it up, like because people aren't afraid to use other brands right now.
Facts. That is definitely true.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not all about Nike and Jordan at the moment.
it's
Yeah.
not.
Y'all consumers that are coming in, like outside of like Nike and Jordan, which brands do you think they're leading into more? Like, between like New Balance and Asics, like which one are you seeing? Like, yeah, both. Okay.
Have it, they'll buy it, and even when they come in, they ask us where can you buy them. Just go to Kith.
Okay.
Kith, they'll buy us.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's actually true.
They're actually looking for that, but I also feel like our generation is going towards that because, like, for example, on my
Getting old.
Yeah.
so about mobility,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah, so it's that too because you get interest from both sides, from the younger crowd because they see all the cool kids wear it or
Yeah.
celebrities wear it, but then you get people like us that are just like, oh, it's a comfortable shit.
Comfortable
feels
shoe.
good.
It's so crazy because like I think with Tyler doing the Supreme campaign, and it's so funny to see like streetwear and sneakers over the last like decade and a half, and like how all of those like OG streetwear boys that made streetwear cool are now high fashion boys, and it's like it's really shifted. I think like shoes in that
has.
sense too for like people our age as opposed to like the younger crowd as well.
Yeah,
So,
I can see that.
yeah, but I'm not really into high fashion sneakers still.
Me neither.
It's funny because they're having a rise right now because how we were just talking about like the Jacquemus thing, how you would pay $1,000 for that bag, right? Like, and granted, like if I had the money, I probably would too, but what the brands are getting fucked up with this collaboration stuff is the price of collaboration from a Nike, right?
Yeah.
I'm not giving you Jacquemus money for a Nike product still. And I feel like that kind of balance of the collaborating stuff has like really fucked up shit from the price point y'all be talking about. Because now when y'all have to fucking sell it, it's because the retail was so fucking high, it's not fucking working. And they're really amping up on like collaborator pricing too, if you haven't noticed.
The Ama Meunier, the 5.
Yeah.
Like the retail on those were so, I think when
high.
I ended up getting them for retail, but it was like, I think almost $260 after taxes and shipping to get them. I was like, these were almost $300. Like, that's insane. And I really like the shoe, but when like afterwards, I was like, these aren't worth that price.
Because they dropped. They dropped
They
way
did,
below
yeah.
retail on top of that. Almost half the
So-
price. They ended up in some of the outlets too.
Yeah.
So-
What were the those really expensive ones that just like
Oh, the ones from that activation?
The Made in
those
Italy,
were how much
yeah.
were those retail?
Haven't came out, but they're
Supposed to,
Like $1,000, yeah.
Insane. That is insane. But like you guys got a pair in, no? Like
Yeah, same thing. We told the guy, give you $500.
yeah. Is the quality on them like that?
It's really nice. Don't get me wrong, but it's unnecessary right now.
Yeah.
No one's paying that much.
No one's
for-
paying that
for
much.
A Jordan
Also,
1
like,
right
At
now.
least give us like a good colorway, not just the all white.
Just
shit.
the all white.
Right,
Yeah, so
right.
really plain. I agree with that. What's next? Oh, I want to hear this. Okay, I feel like I've heard this a few times, or maybe not, or like pieces of it. But I want to hear the Red October story.
So that one's funny because that shoe came around too.
Yeah.
Sean was buying, and he bought it or whatever's. And he looked at it and he's like, "Oh, I think this is fake."
What?
So he wrote on it, and we're just like.
In Sharpie, do you guys see the shoes behind the counter there?
So he started passing it around, and I remember it was clear, me and Manny just sitting there, and we looked at it and we're just like,
Wait, talk more into the mic. People gotta hear this.
"This isn't fake." Like we just looked at each other, like,
Shit.
But we knew how Sean worked, and we're like, "Bro, if we tell this man that this shoe is real, and even though he bought it, he's gonna kill us."
Oh my God.
So we were just like, "Fuck it," and we just kept writing. And we passed it around the entire round 2 staff, and we went with the story that it was fake. Like we're just like,
Does he know that it's real now?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Dang.
Oh my God.
But so when obviously they closed down,
Yeah.
we opened, they brought it to us, and we're like,
Oh.
Yeah. I always see them behind the
I
counter,
never paid
and I
attention to it.
yeah, and I always laugh because I'm just like, there's like Sharpie all over
Wow. Okay, now I gotta look next time I go in.
it. Yeah. So if you guys go visit the store, look behind the
That's
counter.
fucking hilarious. Speaking of fake, how often like do you all get fakes coming in trying to get sold to you?
pretty often. It happens.
Uh-huh.
It's a common thing right
Yeah.
now.
There's so many, like,
Can
right now,
imagine.
some new batch of mochas going around.
Okay.
Oh. Wait, the lows or the highs? Oh shit.
And it's gotten us too, but luckily for us, everybody always, on our YouTube, people always are like, you don't even look at the shoes, blah, 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 but we low-key have like a 5-step process before we even put the shoe out. And we'll end up catching it in one of the 5 steps. Like, we
Okay.
already bought it, but then we're just like, fuck, this is fake.
Are there any key factors for you that you know off rip?
Materials, sometimes the aging isn't right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The box.
The tissue in
Like right
it.
now, the mochas, the swoosh is really spiky.
Really on the
fake.
face.
wow.
So I just see it and I'm just like, fuck. Like, one of them actually got me, and then a black cement too.
Fuck.
It was like thin leather.
And,
Oh,
but it's
dang.
everything. And again, like, you look at the shoe so many times that you finally catch it and you're just like, fuck it. You take the L, you know?
Damn,
Has
that's
there been
nice.
a, oh,
I was just
We're
gonna
gonna
ask,
ask
what
the
do
same
you
thing.
do with the face?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just put it in the donation bin.
Donation bin.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice. Donate it. Why not?
Yeah, because Ariane goes to like homeless shelters and.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
That's super
At the end of
nice.
the day, somebody needs to shoot, you know?
Yeah,
Always,
very
always.
true.
It can still be
Very
worn.
true.
It can still be worn. Can you tell on foot usually if someone comes in and they got something fake on?
Yes and no, but even if they do, and let's say it's a customer.
Uh huh. You're not gonna call them out, of course. No. I mean, that's bad for business.
Yeah,
I just didn't know how noticeable it is for your all's eyes since you're doing it all the time.
What's the craziest fake you've seen come in? Like most, like was it something like super, like somebody had on some like Dior One fakes or like?
There's some crazy ones, like one with like the 350 that says Supreme on this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen those at the flea market. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like they're the same thing. It's just like some of them are really good though. Like
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true,
I think
yeah.
that's the scary part.
That is
like,
the scary part.
those
Like,
factories.
there's, like barbershop fakes when you could tell right away. Like,
Yeah.
now it's like they're identical.
Yeah, these
we're getting
these
good.
factories 1-to-1.
Yeah.
1-to-fucking-1.
So, what has been your guys' like biggest buyout you've done?
Oh yeah.
You guys don't do them that often though.
We don't do
you?
it too often.
Yeah.
But I think maybe one of our homies, like a little over 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Racks
Yeah.
or shoes?
Racks.
Oh. Whew. That's crazy.
Yeah, but we don't really do too many big buyouts, just because if I can spread the wealth in a way to more people, I
rather
think
do
it's
that.
better than just cashing out one.
With one person.
Yeah, 'cause
I
do you do
agree.
like a certain amount per day?
Yeah, we have like budgets, obviously.
Okay, nice.
But if I can help out 20 people instead of one, I'd rather help out 20 people instead of one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
It does happen. If somebody does bring good shit, that's another thing. Is like if they bring good shit, we're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Facts.
You don't want to be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like people hit us up all the time with like, "Hey, I have bulk Asics," and I was just like, "I'd rather let it come in."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, buying in bulk is like I feel like it would oversaturate the shop a little bit.
And it also like you just give one person all the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well be a retail store at that point too. When you're buying like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because it's like when I've gone into those little mall resale shops and you see like 500 fucking pandas on the wall and then like a bunch of like the same stuff over and over. It's kind of like, yeah, just walk in and out. So I like that you guys have like a really big variety of shoes on display all the time. So like I feel like every time I come in, I'm like,
There's
what do you guys
something new.
got?
Yeah.
Like,
There's always
yeah, I don't
something
know how long have you guys had those pinks? Do you see Air Maxes?
Those come and go.
Yeah.
honestly, those sell really
Because when
well.
I seen them, I was
Good.
like, is this my size? Like, how long have these been here?
I thought
Yeah.
they were in women's sizes.
I thought they were too.
Yeah,
They were
just
men's
regular
sizes.
sizes. Yeah.
So shout out on that. But do you guys feel that like resale is keeping sneaker culture alive at the moment?
Not really.
He's scratching himself.
Oh.
I think right now it's like if you're a purist of like liking stuff,
Yeah.
it's good. But if you're not, it's kind of like people are going on to the next thing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
It goes back to like it being a good time to buy if you like genuinely like it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot better price, especially like grails or stuff that you might have not been able to buy back in the day because it was more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like
true.
everything's come down to earth in a way.
Yeah.
So
Are there any like lessons you guys have learned being owners now instead of being just employees and workers in a resale shop?
You still learning. I'm sure it's day by day. I'm sure it's a day by day
I can
thing.
imagine.
Being a business owner.
So at the end of the day, it's not hard, but it's also not easy.
Mm.
there's always something to do.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
something to do. I mean, if you're lazy, you're lazy, and if you're not, you're not. You know, that's all it is. I mean,
Period.
obviously, you learn the hard way, and I'm pretty sure we've learned it the hard way too. But it is what it is. We take it in the chin. Yeah.
That's part of it.
Do you think like you're gonna have the shop? I don't know about like forever, but like long term, as long as you can.
Me, I'm very 50-50. I'm not as stable as most.
Yeah.
My goal is to like just be able to travel the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it just depends because right now I feel like even I look at our prices and our product and it's just like we're not really obviously we are a resale store, but I see it as like we're a place you could go get shoes.
Yeah.
Because we put out shoes for $25, for $40.
Yeah, or for free sometimes.
So I feel like
Come
if
do
some-
push-ups.
if somebody that's not into the culture or not into like resale or whatever, and they come in and they're gonna find something that's affordable. So I kind of shifted my focus to that more instead of like, oh, we're a resale store.
Yeah.
It's like,
I like
See,
that
that's
perspective.
community though.
That is.
That's community, and that's what I was talking about because we were just like, you know, we at least see community in your all store, like, and I think that's really important because a lot of stores lack that, and I think that's one of the reasons you all have been very successful. And there's a lot of people who want to come shop with you, like they could live far as fuck and be like, I'm still gonna go shop with Cindy because I know the experience I'm gonna have, you know.
we did that big sale like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had shit sitting like just like to me, it's garbage. Like it's like mid dunks, high top dunks.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like in no disrespect, but it's just like stuff that I don't want.
Yeah.
But I was just like, you know what? It's just kind of sitting.
Someone's gonna want
Let's
it.
just blow it out.
Yeah.
Like fuck it. Like let's take our L and reinvest it into cool shit. So we called it Cindy's 100 for under 100. So it was 100.
I do remember seeing that.
That's really cool.
And every shoe was brand new, and it was under $100.
Dang.
So I was just like, Nike doesn't even offer that
Yeah.
unless you go to the employee store.
Yeah.
But I was just like, you were getting solid high top dunks, solid low top dunks, Jordan 1s, like stuff that just wasn't moving, and we're just like, fuck it. And it was cool to see when it was like kids coming in with their parents.
Yeah.
Like obviously there was resellers, but in reality, I looked at them, I was like, bro, you're not gonna make, you can't.
Yeah,
Like,
you
for
can't
what?
flip
Like, not
this.
for this.
Yeah.
You can't flip it. Like this is gonna. It might flip at Flight Club because obviously people still shop there.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
And you guys also don't do consignment, which I think
Yeah.
is really good too.
I get like I hear all the horror stories.
Oh, trust me about it.
So I'm just like
I've heard it all.
Yeah. I feel you.
And we did consignment the first week we opened, and we.
Wait, is it because you guys didn't have
You were
enough
like, never mind.
product when you guys
we
opened?
just wanted rare shit.
Oh,
And one of our
okay.
friends, he's a good friend of ours. He has rare shit, so we're like, yo, consign it, and I'm pretty sure it'll sell. Then we wrote him a check for like 30 bands that first weekend.
Oh, shit.
And to us, like obviously doing buy sell trade, so like let's say we took our budget for the day and we had to give it to him because
Wait a minute. So y'all paid him up front?
No, after this.
Oh, after it sold. I was about to say what?
after it sold. So and he's on it. So,
Yeah.
like, if he didn't see it
Oh,
on
I
the page,
hate those
he would
ones
come in and be
too.
like, I need my check, and you know like I.
Yeah.
That's just a lot to deal with after a while.
Yeah, that's a.
Now you hear the horror stories of like people going into stores and owners not wanting to pay them because obviously you spend the money elsewhere.
Yeah.
So
You think you have all this money coming in when it's loaned money because you're
Exactly.
You need
Oh,
to give
these
it to these
people.
people. Yeah,
I
like
feel like either when you open a store you have to go consignment or buy sell trade.
Yeah.
You can't do one or
it's
the
hard
other.
to be in the and
That makes sense.
yeah. I've dealt with a lot of horror stories working at MAG too because we were mainly consignment at one point and
Oh, wow.
wasn't like buying as much and
Was
man.
before round 2, was there buy sell trade in LA like that? Like, because I feel like everyone was consignment.
Everyone was
Yeah.
consignment at one point. Yeah.
And that it was honestly really annoying to have to
Yeah.
just like wait and see if your shoe. And
When
then
your
sometimes
yeah.
like it feels like your shoes weren't even out for
Because
to be
Riff
seen.
Yeah.
was a consignment for a while
Yeah,
as well,
they
and
still are.
so is Flight Club. Because I've sold things from both of those stores prior to, but it's a lot of gambling with
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
is.
I feel like consignment right now is even harder because, like you said, like things aren't selling, and then if people want to, people
demand.
see the StockX price and think they can charge that if not more, and their stuff's too high and no one wants to buy it, and it'll sit there for months. So, yeah, I think the buy sell trade is the best.
For sure.
So I mean, obviously we know the difference between you guys and like other consignment shops, but like really, what sets you guys like apart from the other ones, like the cool kicks and like the soul stages, if it's still there?
I don't know. That's tough. I think that we care in a way.
I agree.
I can see that.
I'm actually like, still into it, even though like,
Yeah.
because I'm like all bratty. I feel like we actually care, like we're still fans.
Yeah, the shoes.
Yeah.
We're not just selling a product like
No.
we are. We like.
Yeah.
Like what
Yeah, and I feel like it shows it wasn't just like a fad for you guys. Like I feel like some stores or certain people that have opened stores, like they're obviously still there for the price point, but I don't feel like it's because they have a genuine love for shoes.
That's what I was
And it
gonna
became
say.
gimmicky at one point too, opening up shoe stores.
Yeah.
No, yeah, and I think it's just like I just essentially want somewhere where everybody can come by and feel like I could hang out here.
It doesn't feel like
You've
too
definitely
cliquish.
created that.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, no.
Feeling.
I think it's dope. I think it has a lot to do with y'all's experience and then also caring because there are people who've opened up resale stores here in Los Angeles and, they may have had a little bit experience prior to that, being somewhere, but y'all actually have love for it. So there's experience there too. Because when you're an actual consumer and you actually like shit, you know what I mean? I feel what you're saying, how sometimes you're like over shit because I feel like that all the fucking time. And then out of nowhere, I'll see a new picture of something dropping and it'll get me excited all over again. And I'd be like, there's a reason I still love it here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to your point of feeling like some days like, fuck this is corny, like whatever. And then you get pulled right the fuck back in. It's amazing. And then y'all have so many people who also have their own personal taste and have their own like us, you know, like have their own thing going on in this culture or whatever, that come and share those insights with you. So then that just like is a whole thing. And yeah, I just think it's really fucking cool that y'all store is like very communal to me.
Yeah.
We support everybody.
Yeah.
We're not like we're not a store if you're not against us. If you're not with us, you're against us.
Yeah.
If you're not with us, who cares? You know?
You don't give me like the hella competitive like energy, like
you're competing with all the other resale stores out there.
And your merch is actually fire too.
The merch
because
is so good.
Everybody's merch don't do good, so there's a good balance of that. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of a lot going on.
No, like I get excited
in
for
good
their
ways.
t-shirt drops and shit. Like I really like a lot of their stuff.
Especially all the fandom ones you guys
Like,
get.
feel like we're not like creeps in a way either. Because that happens too, because I'm not gonna lie to you, like when we worked at other stores, like our grade school section didn't sell so well.
Yeah.
And I feel like our grade school section can never be stocked at our store.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
Yeah, there's always something new over there. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I appreciate that, seriously, because
Yeah.
if you go into other stores, like
They ain't got shit for us.
they at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even working at Mag, it was really scarce to like find something that I liked in that store, and I probably only bought like a handful of things from working there too.
Dang.
No, yeah, I feel like everybody comes in and they just feel like they're a part of something.
Yeah.
I think right now we're at that point where like you remember like early 2000s when you would see somebody else wearing like a spring cap and you're like, oh, that guy knows what's up. Like right now, if somebody sees you wearing a Cindy shirt, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy knows what's up.
Exactly.
I
If you
agree.
know, you know. It's
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're at that stage right now, and it's pretty cool because like it happens too, like where my friends would go to Disneyland and they'll be like, oh, so everybody complimented our shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like it was really cool when Pete Davidson ended up in the
hat. Yeah.
That was a moment because he was out with Kim Kardashian at the time. Yeah,
At
it was
John
like,
and Vinny's.
bam.
That is the most LA thing ever. John and Vinny's, Kim K in the shit. That's you don't get more LA than that.
Trifecta.
Like
Seriously.
at all. I can't think of anything more LA.
Yeah, that was like probably the funniest thing because my friend that knows him was just like, hey, like, can you send me some stuff? And I was like, yeah, whatever. So I sent it to him, and one day somebody sends me a picture of, I think Kim posted it, but it was our hat. And I was and then they started dating fully, and luckily for us, that whole run while he was with her, he was just in Syndicate.
That's so
fire.
crazy. Like it was like almost like a campaign without being a campaign.
Look, there are publicists that pay for shit like that to seem organic. You know what I mean?
When Kanye put Kim in all the clothes and danced her around Tokyo over all the paparazzi shots. Like that's what it was giving. But
People
Syndicate.
pay for shit like
People asked
that.
us how much we were paying him, and we're like, bro.
Stop.
Wow.
That's
good
nice.
shit.
Good
You
shit.
look, organically, the shit always happens the best organically, no matter what.
No, I hate sending people stuff out. Like everybody always asks us, like, do we do like influencer stuff? And I was just like,
Nigga,
not
no.
really, because it's forced, you know. And
Yeah.
and if that person doesn't like it, it's gonna end up in the back of a closet.
Yeah.
Honestly.
'Cause it's
Or at
happened to,
Goodwill.
Like, some of us, where, like, I'll see it. Like some of like my friends, they get stuff and they're like, "Right, fucking hate this shit."
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get to that point.
Yeah. But I feel like I feel like you space your drops out at like a good time.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like you're putting out too
Not
much,
oversaturated.
but it's like just enough. I know. I think this is the last. When I walked in, and you guys had this shirt hanging up. I think it was the last one. You're like, that's it.
No, yeah, that's like our best logo.
I love it. Yeah, this is so good.
That is nice.
'Cause I don't.
I
think
have
this
an older one like
this
this.
is the only shirt I have with this specific logo. So I was happy
have
to
a
get this
black
one,
one.
and then has
That's like the
the
logo that we don't want to like burn out.
yeah,
Got it.
which is smart.
That makes sense.
That's the one I see.
because it's the one you guys had on your Vans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's your Chicago colorway.
Because
Pretty much.
Got it. Got it. Say less.
can you guys talk about that real quick?
The Vans?
The Vans.
Yeah.
So,
Before we get into
that happened.
unboxing.
Yeah.
I wear Vans a lot. Like Vans are my favorite shoe besides the Jordan 1. And then I don't know, Skinny, which is like our head designer, he just one day was just like, yo, we should just make a van. And I was just like, I can talk to somebody because I know people. And then he was just like, no, let's do it on our own.
Oh shit.
And
Oh.
pretty much like fuck you campaign type deal. Like you do it on your own.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
So we found them for what, like $20?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
$20, all the mids. And if you know that mid that we used was discontinued in a way,
Oh.
different mid where it's just one liner, and then ours had two liners.
Yeah.
So ours was like a skate high cut in
Okay.
a way. And then we just started grabbing every pair that I would see online. Just
Oh shit.
$20.
That's smart.
Wow.
And we ended up with a good amount of pairs. We made them. People liked it. And same thing, Pete Davidson was like the first person we sent it to.
Oh
crazy.
wow.
And then we dropped it. And this is, I feel like we were fairly small. And we literally pressed launch in 30 seconds. Like,
Yeah, I never.
That's
I didn't get it
crazy.
weird.
Wow. I didn't either.
Well,
That's nice.
yeah.
That's really cool.
Y'all should do it
That is really
again
cool.
with a different silhouette.
It's hard to find like silhouettes that we like.
Right.
No, that
one
was
was really
executed
good,
very
yeah.
well. Like, and it was the cool logo. So
Yeah.
I feel like the people that got it, it was like, oh, you're like, I see people and I'm like, dang, you're cool.
I know
That's
Warbucks has a pair, and I'm like, damn, dude.
No, and it's funnier to see when people meet people up to buy them at the store. Like,
Oh,
That's hilarious.
what?
Well, if somebody has a 7.
Or 6.
no, it's cool because we did go down to like a 4.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Because I think, yeah, well, what size is like Sam? Because she has a tiny foot now.
She's a 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Before we get into our unboxing, though, I do
Yeah.
want to talk about your guys' podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was
you
gonna bring
guys
up.
have
Store
one
credit. It
too.
was in the back of my mind this whole time, and then we kept talking about other stuff. Yeah, talk about store credit.
Yeah, talk about your guys' pod.
Like,
I mean, it's just pretty like kind of like your guys'
yeah.
trending topics, and then we talk about like so one is trending topics, and then the next week is just like random bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it's cool. People like it. I like when people ask me questions. Like I think that's very
Engaging.
engaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your guests ask you
Yeah,
guys questions.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing where we struggle. Where like we'll bring on a guest, and they won't talk back to us.
Sometimes I feel like that too, because I know like not all of our guests are like super into sneakers, so I know like some people be quiet during like drops and upcoming, but I feel like that too. I'm like, I want them to engage with us more.
Talk to us.
Like say something.
The ones that have actually done pretty well for us is when we pick a random customer
Oh, cool.
to come on and ask us whatever the fuck they want.
Oh, that's
Cool.
funny.
I like that.
So
Cool.
those have been cool because again, it's just like I feel like I'm not a host.
Yeah.
I'm more
Just having a
information.
conversation.
Right.
So I feel like it's cool when somebody comes in and asks questions.
And like interviews you.
It's not a friend. It's unbiased. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's really cool. Well, then, do you guys have anything you want to ask us? Since,
Yeah. Any questions?
you know.
So I did one question.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. Okay.
How did like it all come about? Like when were you guys like fuck it, like we're gonna do it?
I had the idea, but they executed it. I'm really good about like having really good ideas. Like I have really good ideas, but sometimes like with my life and how shit be like, you know, everywhere because I have a kid and all that shit, I'd be like, I'll get to it. But this bitch right here, she was like, look, we need to do it now while the iron's hot. And then Elena's like, yeah, we do. And I was like, but can we do it at your house? And because that's a whole nother thing. Like, are you willing to let us do that? And she's like, yeah. And then it came together.
Yeah, like we were we have a group chat with like a bunch of people from like, I mean, not just LA, but like mostly all of us like in LA, like sneaker people. And then like, it's mostly girls because I feel like it was,
It was a little
Matt and Damien and like maybe
And Easy.
a few other guys, but it was mostly girls. And then we had like a girls chat where we were all talking about sneakers. And then, yeah, we would just like constantly talking about it. And Hen like was just like, no, we really need a podcast. It was kind of like, we were kind of, because I think I was like looking in like one of our other chats with like Jen and Leah, and then we ended up like with Janelle at Leah's birthday, ended up like talking about it. But like we were the three of us that were really like, no, we really need to do this. And then it like coincided with I had just moved out of my apartment. I got this nice ass big townhome, and I was like, I got the space to do it here because we actually did look into like I wanted to do a studio, but
We did, but
look
it's
into
like
that.
it didn't make sense.
Realistically, if we wanted to do, we've seen a lot of people do the podcast thing, pull up in their house, record, put out 3 episodes, and never do it again.
Yeah.
like we wanted like
That was a big thing too. There wasn't a lot of women
Yeah.
talking about sneakers.
Yeah, at all.
There was like a few we had came across, but like like also the
Not
consistency
consistent.
wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Not
And I
there,
think in
yeah.
order to really like be successful, like podcasts, we've seen it, like
You
you
have
have
to
to be
be
consistent.
consistent, yeah.
And it's hard coming up with like weekly content or things to talk about, or like
get
feels
it.
like we're talking about Nike again or this again. And so, but at the same time, like we just kind of were like, we really believed in it, and we were like, let's just do it. We got to be consistent. And it took us almost like a full year to really
Make it
like
happen.
drop it
To
and
make
make
it
it happen.
Actually make it
From
happen.
like the idea, from getting it together, from
the name.
Yeah, because then it was kind of just like we
struggled with the name.
yeah, we
with
did
the
like
name.
a practice episode, and we were like
two of
kind of
them.
off, but
Yeah.
like, and then you know Nat, she does Belladonna, homegirl. She did our first few photo shoots for us to like promo it. So, and it's kind of nice that like we all have like a different following, different people in this.
That's what I was gonna say. So like
So-
individually, we all have enough of a following to like bring in different like
Yeah.
like I guess like an audience, but also out of the chat, I knew this offer. That's what I always said from the beginning. Us three have our own opinions, and we're not afraid to share it.
Yeah.
So, and I knew that out of all the girls in the chat, these two were gonna always not only stand on what the fuck they're saying, but even if I'm saying something they don't agree with, they'll be like, "No, this is what I think."
It's so funny,
And
'cause,
it's
like,
never personal either.
Yeah,
It's never
say stuff,
personal.
but me and Henny are like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah,
But
it's,
you also never know what's gonna come out of Henny's mouth though, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
we're always like on edge.
I'm the
like-
wild card. I get shit started sometimes, but like, I mean, you gotta have somebody to mix some shit up
Yeah.
sometimes,
And
you know?
It just
So,
and it's worked.
no, it has worked.
Honestly,
for the
it's
past
been
year.
a year, and like we're almost at like 50. I think this is going to be episode 47. Yeah, so we're
1,000 subscribers.
we hit 1,000
1,000
subscribers, and it's it's done really good. I feel like we have like it's kind of like highs and lows. I feel like we have moments where it's kind of slow and it's whatever,
Yeah.
and then like we get like a really good guest, or we have the JD thing.
We have
going on.
sponsorships. We've done campaigns, like all within a year.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't say they've done that. You know what I mean? So like,
The way I like to view it is like you gotta imagine it. I look at Syndicate like inside the store, and then like for you guys have 1,000 followers, subscribers. Would 1,000 subscribers fit at Cindy? No.
Yeah.
Like, you know the way I view it too, where I'm just like, damn, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll look at it and be like, damn, that's it, and it's just like, bro, like.
That's
we
so
all start
hard.
Cindy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
On
YouTube,
YouTube
is
too.
hard to get.
It is.
especially
It
now,
is.
because I feel like the YouTube era now is really different. It's not like where it was pre-pandemic when sneaker YouTube was like Heist was doing all that shit and like unboxing videos. Like no one's really going to YouTube for those specific things anymore because it's all shorts and TikToks and
Reels.
Instagram reels.
Yeah.
So it's getting YouTube subscribers is actually really freaking hard.
I feel like the Twitch guys or like the
Yeah, we haven't even tapped into that.
We don't
Like,
even
I didn't
understand what it
even think I
means.
could.
no, like I want to do it too because like it happens where like I'll put like my PSN. So many people on my DMs be like, I want to play you, I want to play you.
really?
And it's like everybody's like, you should Twitch it or whatever. But then I saw something this week that was cool. Like I didn't know Speed was just only around for 3 years.
Oh shit.
So
Oh,
like,
Speed.
No.
the Twitch guy. They were like the most.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that jumped over the car. Yeah. Okay. I show speed.
That's
He
crazy.
posted a video yesterday that I guess he like pre-recorded and wasn't gonna show unless he got like to a certain goal, and it was like 3 years ago. He
Wow.
just posted it now, and to me, I was just like, damn, that's crazy. Like, he just
Wow.
stayed consistent for 3 years.
Yeah.
And it worked out for him.
That's literally.
Nice.
It's really
I mean, I
consistency.
think even just looking at like from the time we've started this in a year, Janelle's following
Has skyrocketed.
But like, I will genuinely say, like, she's put in so much work into her content and staying consistent, and she has like this posting schedule. I seen even with our own, like, Janelle's really built up our own Instagram page
Yeah.
because like. We do all this, but she does the editing, and she's really the one that like has like days where she's like, we're gonna post this, we're gonna post that, we're gonna like. So I will say like Janelle's consistency on keeping our social going, and like even her own, she's at almost 80K right now.
Yeah.
and like she's really built up her following in the
Yeah.
last year alone. So consistency is key, y'all.
And you have a good
Thank
balance
you.
of like an audience because you have like all those Disney and like people who are like super into like cosplay and
Yeah, all the
like
fandom
all the
folks on
fandom
top
and all
of
that.
sneakers,
So-
yeah.
and you're introducing them to sneakers and they're coming over on
And
our
vice
side
versa,
now. Like,
yeah.
well, what's going on here? So
Yeah.
you have a really cool balance of your followers that has helped
Yeah.
this. And you're teaching other people stuff now too, which is even cooler.
That is true now.
Because sneakers is such a space of like that's kind of cliquish and like
Yeah.
so if you're being open to
Especially
letting
out
new people
here.
come in, it's easier.
Yeah,
Instead of
facts.
judging.
Thank you
Yeah, I
guys.
feel like
Appreciate
the
that.
scene out here is very different from all other sneaker scenes.
I would
is.
100% agree with
yeah.
that.
We can definitely see it.
Yeah, because that happens to us too, where like people come to the store and be like, "Damn, you guys are actually cool."
Yeah.
I think they just feel like we're gonna be like every other.
Most people think sneaker people are either judgmental or an asshole.
That was one thing I was going to say too about you guys is like being very communal and just like welcoming and how you wanted to create that space. I think a lot of people who aren't that deep into sneakers can be very intimidated when they go into certain stores and you're like, oh, it's just these cool kids or they're judging you or you need to pick out this certain shoe. Like, I think that's like really awesome that you guys just welcome everybody and make everyone feel really comfortable no matter how elitist you are or not. You know, you guys have a lot for everybody.
Oh, yeah, and it's just like growing different communities. I feel like for us, we do the runs every Monday.
I have my Cindy Fit sticker somewhere.
So today literally is our 1 year anniversary, which is crazy.
Oh, congrats!
And it's those people don't even know that we're a sneaker store.
Oh, shit.
What?
There's a couple of them that do, obviously, because they're like our friends.
Yeah.
Like all the people coming in, like right now we're doing a tournament for store credit. And they're just like kind of like, what, do we get merch? And I'm like, bro, you can buy shoes, you can buy anything, whatever you want. So it's cool that now like this running community is like
built that
into sneakers,
so that's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Okay, well, we are going into just under 2 hours. Is there anything else you guys want to share before we usually do, we haven't had it in a while. We do an unboxing question at the end of our episode to where we just ask our audience like opinions on certain things. And you guys were coming in this week, so we kind of asked people how they felt about the possibility of sneaker resale shops getting a collaboration, whether it's with Nike or whatever other shoe brand, and like what stores would they want to see do that. Before we do that, do you guys feel like it's like morally or ethically weird for sneaker stores to tap into the resale shops like that? Or do you think this is something possible in the future to see a collab like this?
Especially since you guys both worked at Round 2.
Yes.
Around the time
Sean dropped his.
I think it makes the most sense because it's like people that are genuinely into what we sell. Like, I think we're like livid, so
yeah. Because I feel like
for somebody like us to do.
Yeah, I feel like it would fit.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
It doesn't definitely.
But
make sense.
it technically kind of really hasn't been done before, has it?
I mean, Sean.
Besides Sean, but that was
But I also
like.
felt like
but we
he
know how
ran
that
it
came
wasn't
about.
round 2,
and not Round 2.
But I know
that
it was a big
like
deal.
the-
People were making about him reselling his own shoe in the shop.
The thing about it that was like so, how do you say, misinterpreted?
Yeah.
Because Sean got 100 pairs.
Yes.
From what I know, and he gave them out.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he ran out of those pairs, he was paying 2 bands, 15.
That
Like,
shoe.
let's say he went around so he wanted one, he'll be like, I'll be back. And he'll go to Flight Club, buy his shoe,
him.
and then bring it back to you and give it to you for free.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Didn't
Wow.
know that.
Yeah.
A lot of hate for it. I was just like, bro, like this man was doing insane stuff for people.
Yeah.
This shoe
That no one
that
does.
nobody does.
Yeah. I think it would be really cool. We were talking when we Henny kind of brought up this idea last week, like, let's talk about this. And I was like, yeah, I think that's really smart because I think we're in a big collab era right now with sneakers alone. And I think something like that to tap into resale shops across, the country would be really, really cool. Like even, it was funny because it was before the Amamnier even said like all the shoes they were doing. But I was like, if they did a pack and every shop got a different shoe and did something different, I thought that would be really cool.
It's really good marketing.
I feel like easing into like maybe doing not a collab, but maybe doing a drop.
Yeah.
At Syndicate, at Cool Kicks, at Breakout, or where.
Flight Club,
Breakout.
Rib.
They already did the Flight Club with the Oregons.
Oh, they did. But
I
also,
feel like
Flight
Flight
Club is
Club-
also now owned with Goat.
With
too.
Goat.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
That's also
true.
a whole
Maybe doing
nother.
drops like that would be cool to start.
Yeah.
I think it's a good way to like amp it up, like for brands to like pay attention because what I was telling them is like it's so confusing because first of all, let's talk about Sean's shoe. Sean's shoe, when we think about the release of it and how many people like fed into that shoe, I haven't seen anybody act over the way they did that shoe, even with like the 10. Like Sean's
Yeah, it was
like
crazy.
release of that 97,
It was so good.
dude, I can't remember a time since then that we have seen people show up and show out for a shoe. So when we think about that, that was his community that did it though. You did win the contest because your community voted for you, but to see what your community did and how much noise it made me realize like none of these retail stores have the power that that man did at that time. So how come we can't see a store like you do the same fucking thing, you know? Since you're already kind of born from that anyways, you know? But how does the brand make it make sense? How do they take something that's a resale store and actually make a retail shoe? That's the question.
He also branded himself, and that's where the difference was to begin with too. So I feel like even if something were like to happen with you guys, I feel like it would be like a Cindy thing, not a whole Syndicate thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think what happened with Sean was just like seeing it happen in real time while we were working there. I was just like, holy shit. Like,
Yeah.
I could imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
And he did.
He did.
Shout out Sean.
He did.
Like, I was just like seeing kids come in and just like go crazy for him. And I remember there was a downtime where he kind of stepped away from round 2 because he was like designing and everything. And he was just like, yo, can you go figure out, I was in New York and he was in New York too. And he's like, can you go figure out what's wrong with Hollywood? Like, we're not making blah, blah, blah. So I worked like the whole week or whatever. And then I was just like, bro, there's nobody walking into this fucking store.
Really? Wow. But where's everyone coming for Sean at the prior? Like,
in a way, yes. So then on a Saturday, I texted him. I'm like, yo, can you come in just to see for like an hour?
Like what it does.
Like, post on your story, buying from blah, 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 blah. And kids were coming in to say hi to him, take a picture, and then grab any piece they can just to kind of like impress him in a way.
Oh, wow.
I'm part of this. I met him.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, people, you're round 2.
Yeah, he is. He honestly was like.
Yeah, so it stuff like that. It was the community that built.
It's just very important for the community to be involved and want to be a part of that. You know, like that's like feels like, oh my god, I'm a little bit a part of history.
Yeah.
Especially
It happened with all of them because even Luke, even Russo, like they all had like how you guys have communities.
Yeah.
Like, and now that they're all doing their own things, it's
And
cool to see.
Luke just opened his shop up on Melrose.
Yeah, the Melrose one, yeah.
Shout out him. That's really cool.
Let's get into some of these responses.
Yes, but these are some of the stores people recommended. Should get a collab or do something with. I'm not saying specifically Nike, but a brand
just
in
a
general.
brand, yeah.
So.
Don't matter. A lot of people said Riff.
Yes.
Obviously, they're big OGs.
Yeah.
Couple flight clubs in there too.
Someone said none.
9? Who said 9?
They're being a hater.
Oh, who the fuck is
I
that?
have no clue. Not for resale, but Wish ATL. They're saying they don't want the shoes for resale.
Not resale.
Wish is a retail store.
Okay. Not
We didn't
retail,
say
but
retail,
Wish.
guys. We said
Okay.
resale.
We didn't ask that though.
Yeah.
Okay.
They literally like
We did not ask that. But
reading
all
is
right.
fundamental, but okay.
Someone said we're already getting them the way these boutiques moving out the back door. Which is also true.
Versus ATL would be interesting.
Never heard of that place.
Yeah.
Urban Necessities.
No.
That is, I don't know how I would feel about an Urban Necessity.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I feel like if it
They're
was
not
up
the
to me, I'd
same.
give it to Riff or us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
Obviously, we got a lot of syndicates in here.
Yeah.
I feel like Jeff and Ed are like the OGs.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And deserve their flowers.
Yeah, I told Jeff
I
he
get
should
that.
come on the pod.
He should.
Yeah, I really want him to.
Kick It with Didi said Vol RAP upscale crack.
The guy that died, yeah.
Index Portland.
They're OGs.
They're OGs, yeah.
Yeah.
Mikey. Shout out to Mikey.
Truest, yeah, that's
Yeah,
Hawaii, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Everyone said Riff and Cindy. I feel like we have a lot of LA people.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
That makes sense.
But you know, the resale community in LA is a different kind of community compared to everywhere else. Maybe it's because a lot of it started here, I don't know, but like it's just different here when it comes to resale. Like I know
Other than Flight Club.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like when we look at places like Flight Club that have now, you know, signed on to like, you know, because what
Go.
and wasn't it all owned by Foot Locker too? Didn't Foot Locker like own everything? So it's like these are like big ass corporations that have millions of fucking dollars that have agendas that they have to stay to, right? So like I just don't see it happening. Like even though they have clearly the money to do it, it's different when it's coming from a place where people actually get to cook from a creative standpoint.
Yeah.
Like they actually get their hands on it versus like having to go like this. You could do this, or this, and that's it. It's kind of like when people go collaborate on the shoes. They be like you can only do this.
Yeah.
You know.
If you guys were given the option to do something like that, what brand would it be and like what silhouette?
That's hard. So many
There's so
Yeah.
much. I get overwhelmed thinking about it.
I think I would do 2. I would do, let's say it was Jordan brand and Nike, I would personally do a Jordan 1 because that's my favorite shoe.
Classic.
Right.
And it would just be simple and kind of easy to do in a way.
Yeah.
I would do with whatever Nike's hottest runner is.
Right.
Yeah.
The Marrows or something like that.
Yeah, like
Or Air Max
just like,
DN.
yeah, something, whatever that trendy shoe is that year.
Yeah.
Do that. And
Like if it's the Sonder right now or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
So
Okay.
obviously you would keep up with the time. And
Yeah.
kind of what you want in reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's smart.
I wouldn't be opposed to doing like Vans. Even Saucony is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asics, New Balance.
Asics.
Gotta get it where you can
Definitely
get it.
have
One
one.
thing, another thing is that I wouldn't do just like something just to do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna have
So,
to
like,
make
let's
sense.
say like everybody always asks me like, would you ever do a Skechers? And I was like, probably not, because I don't like. It's not that like it's not something I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want something like true to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puma, like let's say Puma's like, here's a bag. I'll be like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a job, but I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel you,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I feel you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Well, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say thank you guys for coming.
I was gonna say that too. I was gonna
This
say,
was
is there
good.
anything next that we can expect from the store? Oh wait.
Wait.
And I was gonna say any recent parties.
Oh yeah. So
Before we get out of here, we are actually having a friends and family event, and you guys are all friends and family at this point. If you're watching us and subscribed, if not, don't show up. No, I'm kidding.
If you never supported us, don't.
Yes, but
Yeah.
we will be. This episode is dropping. What is it? Friday the 23rd. So that's when this airs, and on Sunday the 25th, we will be having a little shindig at Syndicate in
Cindy.
Chinatown. I believe from like 6 to 9. Pull up, come say
Drinks
hi.
on us.
Drinks on us.
We have these t-shirts.
And-
we made. Hold on.
dun da da da. Inserts audience. Clap. Hey. Me me meow. Me me meow. It's like the
So
me me meow.
this is our first
We
t-shirt
did it
drop.
right.
I mean they're on there, yeah, but like.
Yeah.
So this is our first t-shirt drop that we're gonna be dropping at our Syndicate party this weekend. So pull up, buy a shirt,
Buy a shirt.
buy some shoes.
Yeah,
Just
support.
have fun with us.
Can't
Yeah.
wait. And if you haven't done already, buy your goddamn brunch ticket for the following weekend.
Please and thank
Bam.
you.
I think you guys will get a lot more sales on that when they hang out with you.
Oh, I agree.
I think so,
I feel like
too.
once they like
Yeah.
come party with us on Sunday, they'll be like, damn, we should pull up on Saturday.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, because we are
I already
a
told y'all, you
damn
guys
good
have fun.
time.
Don't have FOMO.
Yes.
You never know who's gonna show up.
That is true. You never know who's gonna show
I heard Elena's having a kissing booth.
Why do they keep saying that?
at the party too, and the brunch. Oh my god!
Moi, no boss.
Can you let everyone know where they can find you guys
Yes.
and your guys' podcast?
Drop your ads, drop your everything's.
Yeah.
Liz on Instagram, Store Credit Podcast, YouTube. What's the YouTube?
What's the YouTube? Syndicate. Syndicate.
969 North Hill Street.
Period.
That's us.
Periana. Yes, of course. Thank you guys
Thank you for
coming on.
coming. This is fun.
Can't wait to come on Store Credit now.
Yeah.
We gotta figure that out.
Yeah, we definitely gotta figure that out.
You guys are pretty.
Hell yeah.
But also don't forget to subscribe if you made it this far. We already hit 1K, but just let's keep it going, you know?
Get that Instagram up too. So we almost hit that 10K on
right?
IG.
Look,
So
we only-
come on now.
Come on. Follow us on Instagram if you made it this far. Sneaky Link Pod, audio platforms, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Sneaky Link Podcast. And until then, we'll see you guys next
Bye.